Talk about somebody. Go.
Why did we all just get what?
And we're back.
I was like, why did we get muted? I don't know. Ooh, we might.
The thing was playing.
We might just be a tad out of practice. Just a smidge.
Something. And I look less beautiful than I did last time we were here.
I'm just
much more comfortable.
Yeah, I look fantastic. The studio is perfectly lit. I'm perfectly centered. I have that great, just barely enough space to create some distance here. I learned that by my man. What's his name, Nick? What's his name? The guy. The guy.
There's a Nick Nimmin.
Nick Nimmin. My man, Nick Nimmin. I've been watching the videos. My man's coaching me up. We don't use StreamYard anymore, but I still rock with my man, Nick Nimmin. He's my favorite Nick. He's my favorite Nick.
All right, so they said we're echoing a little bit. Everybody just check and make sure that you have echo cancellation on. Nothing's echoing on mine.
Echo cancellation is on here.
Justin.
What do I do?
Okay, wheelchair said never mind, so we're good.
All right, cool beans. Cool beans.
Cool. All right, so we have a great show tonight. I'm going to be sitting here all night on a recliner because we are moving with the in-laws.
Extremely jealous about that.
It is, I was thinking about, I had the choice between a dining room table or here. Both were going to be terrible backgrounds. So I chose here.
Dude, I'm not hating on it at all.
I tried to do the green screen effect, but because I don't have an actual green screen, unlike in StreamYard, it won't work. But whatever.
How many people we got watching right now?
On mine it says 10, but who knows? And Ryan, it's been
Brian Clark's kicking us off with a super chat. Yes, from now on, just so everybody knows, we have hit 5,100 subscribers. We are big timing, y'all. We will no longer be acknowledging any comments that are not super chats. That's starting tonight. So Brian Clark got the message, and we appreciate it. So Brian Clark, let's kick it off, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. As far as I can tell, there has been nothing else said in the chat so far.
Oh my God. Oh geez.
I'll go grab something for a super chat giveaway, Nick, if you want to get going on the comments.
Yes, he's just joking about that. So what's up, Chris? What's up, Kyle? Perry Comics. Hello. Hey, Gabriel. Hope you're doing well. Being represented at Famous Days. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Brian, what's going on? Austin LeMay. Hope you're doing well. Ryan, Chris, Ryan. Gabriel, how's Lexington Comic Con? That's this weekend. That's the weekend coming up, and we're going to talk about that, kind of how it's going to go. So that'll be fun.
Yo, what's up,
No Punch Out
Comics? What's
hey,
up,
y'all missed that. Y'all missed out. We're not doing that, Kyle. He's just talking crap. Cowabunga, hope you're doing well. Don't take Dustin serious. Hello, Mother. You like the new background? Oh, man. I'll tell you what, guys. It has been a week. Very long week. Super duper long week. Justin, how's your week going?
I'm really looking forward to next weekend.
I feel like I'm going to give people motion sickness, but I can't keep this thing level.
I didn't mean to.
Dustin's in trouble.
Well, it's hot in here. Sorry, babe. What's up, Comic Geek McD? What's going on, dude? He got some cool stuff from Panda this week. I was a smidge jelly. If I didn't already have the books he got, I would have been jelly. But
was that the guy that got the TMNT first print?
No, that was actually Panda. Comic Geek McD, he's actually he's Irish. And I
Okay.
think he got a I think he did get the Adventures #1 though. So
When you did that, I thought it was about to start playing the Gooble Gobble one of us because it starts off like that. What's
just so you guys do know, speaking of the super chats, tonight's super chat giveaway is going to be the Daredevil official comic adaptation of the movie trade paperback. We just got Daredevil launched back on Disney Plus, which is super exciting because I finally started watching it and they pulled the freaking thing off Netflix. My wife was enjoying it with me. We were working on getting Whatnot sales together and enjoying Daredevil, and they took it. So in honor of Daredevil finally being back available, we're going to be giving away the Daredevil trade paperback. That's going to be the super chat giveaway.
But that's from the Ben Affleck movie, right?
It is. So every super chat is going to get you an entry on that wheel. We are also at the end of the show.
He's Scottish.
Scottish, Irish, sorry.
That's too funny.
Damn the Irish people anyway, right? Just kidding.
What if they're really close? I don't know. What's going on, Serge? Man, there's a lot of people I've not had a chance to talk to in quite some time, man. Nathan,
what's
hello.
Up, Nathan? One more reminder, guys.
Empire, what's up? What's up?
Let me pull this out. We are going to be drawing for the Bro Box giveaway for the month of February tonight. So I'll show everything that's going to be in that. What?
I have chocolate on my nose. I was like, what is on my nose? And it is chocolate. How did that happen? I don't even have chocolate over here.
So we're going to be drawing for the Bro Box for February today, which is going to include the Mark Bagley Spider-Man sketch cover. And I'll talk about how we got this and how I can guarantee you it's real. It's a little later on tonight. So that's going to be in the February Bro Box. That's the sketch cover for February, and it's going to have a lot of other stuff in there too. March's Bro Box sketch cover, which is done by Two Brothers Comics exclusive cover artist Deegan Parkour. We got that Green Ranger sketch cover. So if you join the channel in the month of March, you will be able to get the Bro Box that has this cover in it. And our boy Austin LeMay is he signed up, man. He's going to be doing a lot of sketch covers for the Bro Box going forward. And if you guys saw that Joker sketch cover he did that he posted on his Instagram, that's going to be April's. So we're also going to be throwing in can we tell
At some point, guys, DC Comics is going to approve our videos, and you guys are going to have everything that's going to show up in those videos, full of merchandise, everything so far from omnibuses to
T-shirt, like movie merchandise.
Yeah, I mean, I've already done 2. We just haven't got approval to post them, and I don't know if the Warner Brothers DC mergers delaying things. There was an issue where I had too much Marvel stuff in my background and had to redo the video.
Yeah.
What can you do? But I haven't seen anybody else's post, so I think it's just a lot of delays.
Yeah.
But it's an official DC Comics box being sent. And
yeah, it's going to be sweet. And
but we do have Mad Cave.
Yeah, and we got the Mad Cave box that I'll show you guys in a little bit. Nick did a video on that. That's going in this month's giveaway. So there's a 9.8 slab in there. I believe there's some like limited variants, #1s, stuff like that.
CGC 9.8.
Yep. So if you join the Golden Age tier, yeah, you join that Golden Age tier membership. This is the stuff you're going to get a chance to win every month. And again, we're going to have the Warner Brothers DC box is going to be in there as well as soon as they'll allow us to show that off. So a lot of cool stuff for the giveaways. Super chat giveaway, Daredevil trade paperback for tonight. So far, we've only got one entry for that. So
stick around, Who Dat.
Looking good. He's looking good on getting that one.
All right, so we want to jump into a quick hot topic while we got Who Dat here.
What's up, Who Dat? What's up, brother?
So let's talk about your post. Just taking on Ms.
Yeah,
Marvel.
dude, I did not mean to cause so much controversy with that. Like, first of all, you guys know my love for Jurassic Park. I mean, bam. So when I saw someone used that one scene from the movie as a meme, I just died laughing because I was like, I was like, this is great. Like, I didn't care anything about the fact that they used Miss Marvel. They could have used the Dark Knight or Batman. Like, I don't care. I just thought it was hilarious that they used that scene from the movie because it's like, Dotson, we got Dotson here. See, nobody cares. So I thought that was hilarious. And also, I didn't know that this was like some TV show because I remembered they were supposed to do a
It's called The
movie called
Marvels.
The
I went and looked, and it was
Marvels.
like a while ago.
Yeah,
This was
and I
years
don't know
ago they
what
talked about
happened to
that.
the Marvels, and I
I
hadn't
think
heard
COVID
anybody
delayed
talking
everything.
about it. So in my mind, I was like, well, it kind of fits too because I literally hadn't even heard that the Marvels came out. So I had no idea, but yeah, it wasn't like to crap on the show or crap on
Well,
anybody's
I
feelings
texted
towards
him
it.
because I commented. I was like, "Yeah, like it looks silly from a 30-year-old man's perspective, but since
Big
oh,
Nosh, boom, boom, baby. What's going on, Big Nosh? What's going on, brother? He's in there for that. Nosh, I ain't forgot about you, bro. I'm still working on getting you one of these posters. Just be patient for me, brother, and I'm going to get it out to you. Ryan, I still got to get him some 616 books from a super chat giveaway from like November Nick didn't send, so I'm working on it,
I
guys.
still don't remember.
Yeah,
that.
I finally got Beans his. I got his God Country to him from the last show we did, which was like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
I'm
I think
working on it.
I owe somebody's comic, that last one, the Red Goblin, the new one, but it's all packed up now, so I can't get
Yeah.
to it. But we should move into the House
We've
April
all.
7th.
I'm telling you guys, y'all just be patient with us because we are. Me and Nick and I both have just been going through the ringer. So
This has been a terrible month. We've had 2 deaths in immediate family members that were very sudden, plus the move that wasn't really planned. It was done like maybe 2 weeks. We decided to sell the house, and we closed within like 2 weeks. So between that, the deaths, moving, it has been a nightmare. But anyway, so back to Miss Marvel. So at first I thought it was like a Diary of the Wimpy Kid trailer because I was like, oh, because you remember the
Ryan said that box was back from my birthday stream we did. That's a long time.
was I drinking? Ryan, I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. I tried. I really did try. But what was I about to say? Oh, but I texted Dustin. I was like, dude, did you even watch the trailer before you sat there and shitted on it in front of everybody? I go, did you not realize it's for like 12-year-old girls? They're gonna put together the champion. Isn't the champions? I think, right, Justin?
Sure.
You don't know either.
So Champions, which honestly the original Champions, that was cool. I don't know anything about the new Champions, but I like the original Champions. I don't
Yeah.
care as much for the new ones. I haven't really dove into it at all, but it's got like Miles and that Hulk dude, and I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know people have been specking on it forever. So, but yeah, I mean, I could, I'm not gonna watch it regardless. I don't watch anything on Disney Plus really, so it's not that I was just deliberately being a dick. My whole thing was I just thought it was funny that they used that scene from the movie. So
I thought he was just straight up trying to just cause controversy,
no,
which I did this week. We can talk about the JLA thing in a little bit.
oh
Get my
yeah.
real feelings.
By the way,
Mother effers.
by the way, at some point you and I we've been recruited to help my local comic shop, Syndicate Comics, figure out a good way to raise money with their 3 copies for the Hero Initiative and how to go about doing that. So we need to talk about that a little bit at some point because John has 3 copies, but he wants to make sure that goes to the Hero Initiative, and he's just trying to figure out the best way to do that. So we'll have to definitely talk about that.
Yep.
So whether we do it here on the channel, something on Whatnot, or at the
we
shop,
can bring it in.
We've got 3 copies, so
cool. Well, so do you guys want to talk about new pickups? Justin, you've been awfully quiet for the first 15 minutes. Anything you want to talk about?
I'm watching basketball. So
I figured you were watching
Comic
something.
Geek McD, brother, appreciate you, Cowbonger Comics, man. You take it easy, brother.
Oh, that's who that is. He changed his name. Okay, it's all clicking now.
Yeah. Okay, so it's Miles, Nova, Hulk, Miss Marvel. Yeah, gotcha.
Guys, I'm a massive Spider-Man fan, and whenever I get this new room, I'm probably going to drop about $1,000 on this Alex Ross art piece to put up, and I do not give a shit.
That's cool.
I'm doing it.
That's cool,
I'm
bro.
so pumped, man. I'm such a Spider-Man fan now.
Oh my god.
Oh, you know what? I am. I
What the hell is
like.
happening?
I'm willing to bet that. So last year at Lexington, the surprise moment was when we were eating lunch, and then Dustin just like flops out a Walking Dead #1, right? And
Hmm.
I'm
You mean
almost
that
willing to bet
CGC
that
9.8, sucker? You mean that CGC 9.8 for 11 hundo with the black label?
I'm willing to bet you're going to be that person this year.
No, he's not.
No, no, not yet, because I don't close on my new house until the 7th, which means I need to keep all of my money in my account. I
Yeah,
can't really drop
Nick's gonna be
anything like
walking
that right
around
now.
with his hands in his pocket. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
that guy again.
Now, maybe for Huntsville, but
I
yeah,
honestly, I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll talk about Lexington. Let's talk about Lexington a little bit. Y'all want to talk about some new pickups?
absolutely.
Awesome. Let's talk about some new pickups. Let's show what we got and what we picked up. I know I have got stuff piled up here. I have stuff piled up here. So let me go first, I guess, since I'm already right here in the front. Let's see. Bam. Or does it look better like this? I like that better.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
can show off the Alex Ross things I'm looking at. What sucks is I need to make a decision pretty quick because they are limited.
They are limited, he said.
And by the way, his original artwork is like $15,000, and yeah, that's stupid. I better get a handshake from the man if I were to spend that kind of money, and maybe some of his DNA on the
On the handshake.
on the canvas.
All right, so I got that timeless Punisher cover. I've got 5 copies of this that I pre-ordered that are coming, that I pre-ordered from the Comic Corner. It's like an online retailer. Apparently they take 9 years to ever send anything. So I'm waiting on 5 more copies of this and the first print of that Star Wars 20 Spruce variant, the Mandalorian cover. So who knows when that'll come in. Walking Dead, I'm so behind on Walking Dead right now. 34. I haven't been able to read a comic probably since the last time we did Babble-On. Crossover 12. See, this is why I don't spec buy, because Bueller was saying, buy 100 copies of crossover number 12. Bro, I bought like 6 copies of each cover. That book didn't do shit.
Did they just completely get destroyed?
What do you mean? No, it just
Like just nobody spec'd on it, so it just
nobody cared. Yeah. I'm catching up, keeping up with the Power Rangers now. So there's 12. 13. This was a cool cover because it's like chalk. It's like a chalkboard cover, man. Like the Rangers are drawn in chalk.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
thought that was neat. I thought this was gonna be a lot cooler than it was. This cover sucks, bro. Like this cover is. If it'll focus.
yeah.
Why didn't they make it white?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like that banana yellow sucks. That's almost worse than that Wolverine yellow cover that was a what you call it. So there's the B cover for crossover 12, which I have not got to read yet. Now I also, because I've been enjoying crossover so much, I picked up a couple of issues when I was at Second and Charles recently. So I got issue 3. I got issue 6. I got
Cracks me up.
issue 7, which was the Zdarsky cover. And to go with the Zdarsky cover, I also got the 1 in 10 Virgin.
I don't know why that makes me laugh.
Oh, the missing thing?
Yeah.
And before it got hot, because I'm smarter than everybody else, I'm just kidding. But I did pick up a 3rd copy of Batman #2 at Second and Charles before the Batman released. So this is my 3rd copy I've picked up in the last few months after reading Court of Owls, because I've been trying to find a copy that looks like it might be a 9.8 candidate, because I thought that the freaking guy, the Talon was so damn cool. I want his first appearance in a 9.8.
His talent is awesome.
Talon is badass, dude, no doubt. All right, I picked up. I've been picking up Spider-Geddon stuff for a little while now. So I picked this up off of actually one of our viewers on Whatnot. It was crazy. This one was just really cool. Issue number 2. Isn't number 2 the one that has the really cool cover of this robot on it? It's just like the side view of his face. I think it is. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of Edge of Spider-Verse?
Just Spider-Verse. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I really want that cover. But it was crazy. Nick and I have said it multiple times. Like, we still think it's crazy that people like get excited like to meet us in person or whatever. But I jumped on this Whatnot show while I was packing some books up or something, because I saw this book was going to be coming up for auction, which is the only Spider guy that I think is just a total badass looking dude. Like, I think that this guy's awesome. So really,
I'm so not looking forward to where I get to some of these weird things like that.
dude.
Spider-Man was cool, but Rockin' Spider-Man or whatever that is.
Dude, I remember when this book was on shelves. I had just really gotten started into comics, and I remember seeing this on shelves and thinking that shit is dope, bro. And I just didn't buy it though because I wasn't a Spider-Man guy. I jumped on this guy's. I've seen it. I got so jacked up when you bought that and pulled it out, and I made you show it off to us when you bought it. But I jumped in the show, and he had that one up already, so I bought it. And he was like, "Oh my god, is this like the Two Brothers comics?" I was like, "I don't know if you're talking about us, but like, we're the only ones I know of." But he like made a big deal that I was in there. I was just like, "That's just crazy to me." And then I picked up this X-Men 213. This was like a Toy Biz or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was like one of those reprints that comes with the toys.
Mm-hmm.
All black cover. It's got 2-3 little spine ticks on it, but still super cool. So I picked all 3 of those up, and I also picked up, which is going to roll into the next couple of things I got, this awesome Submariner number 1. Spider-Geddon number 5. That's the one, Ryan. Yeah. So Submariner number 1, Nick got a little excited for a second. He was like, "You got another one, you bastard." But I also picked up because I've been really investing in Submariner. So I picked up this 1 of 100 Cho variant. So this is a 1 in 100 exclusive. Dark Reign, the List, X-Men.
Yeah, you told us about that and why you picked it up.
Yeah, it's from 2009. So you gotta think like exclusive 1 of 100 at that point. I don't think they were really getting the same love they are at this point. So I'm thinking that there was only 4 copies on eBay at the time. I bought this one from Great Britain because it was the best looking copy, and then I bought another one. I bought this graded copy. Now, again, yes, it is PGX, but it is a 9.8. So that leaves only 2 copies that were available on eBay. And I got this for damn near the same price that I got this. So I wasn't too mad at it. I'll probably just leave it in this case at this point because it's whatever. But,
it's probably fake.
I think I've disproved that theory. But I think this cover is just kick ass, and I really hope this is the costume that we get from Namor, because I think this right here is something that is much more marketable. It looks better. It's something that people will think is cooler. I mean, than him wearing a butt flap.
There's nothing wrong with butt flaps.
Yeah, if you're Tarzan or George of the Jungle. And then the last few things I picked up, these actually came in a few weeks ago, but I had been talking about wanting to finish my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers hardcover collection. So I bought this stuff from this guy. He actually threw this in for free because he took a long time to ship it. But Alien Encounters, Angel Grove. So this basically is like a flip book of like all the monsters and stuff from the original television show. So I thought that would be something. I thought that was super cool. He threw that in. Hagen is going to like love going through that. I got the Power Rangers Archives Volume 1. This is a big, hefty girl. This is super cool because this actually collects all of the Hamilton, the Marvel. It collects the Image, Zeo, all of the 90s Power Rangers comics, which I've collected every single issue of the 90s Power Rangers comics, except Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Saga issue number 2, which is the Green Ranger tearing up the command center, because that's the most expensive one from the 90s. Also got volume 2, which is just more of the 90s awesome Power Rangers collection. And the very last final hardcover deluxe from Boom Studios to complete the collection. You have Necessary Evil Volume 1. Volume 2 comes out next month. I've already got that pre-ordered through my shop, so I will have that soon. And then I will have every printed hardcover deluxe that Boom Studios has done for Power Rangers. So that is super exciting that I got that finally finished up.
Is it?
This is the Power Rangers were the first ones they did those big hardcover deluxes on, and nobody does hardcovers better than Boom Studios. I mean, Marvel's Omnibus, not even close. DC's Omnibus, not even close. I
I don't
mean,
know, man. The Injustice Omnibus is the most beautiful omnibus I've ever seen.
well, then you haven't paid a good amount of attention to the Once and Future, especially. Like, to me, the Once and Future hardcover omnibus, can't touch that. With the slipcase, kind of detail that they put on the back and front covers. I mean, they really, really go all out at Boom Studios with their hardcovers. So I will forever be a buyer of those. Wow, I did not even see comments coming in on the stream here. Wow, there's a lot of comments that I missed. Okay. Gabriel, I'll be getting my first graded comic later this year. Submitted one at CBCS. Right on, man. Right on. IDW is having a sale on their site. Select graphic novels like TMNT, G.I. Joe, etc. Oh, right on. Right on.
I'm now going straight to their site.
Yes. Yeah, Kyle, that's what we talked about. Yep, sure is. If you guys missed it, Kyle actually was able to come and hang out on the channel, Wheelchair Superhero 87, a couple of weeks back, and he interviewed me. We had a great time with Kyle and Tyler, so that was awesome, fun time. Which one of you guys want to go next?
I'll go next.
All right.
So, big pickups. All right, so you guys know. Oh, let me make myself big, or am I already embiggened? All right, so big pickups. You guys know the iPad has been key for me, okay? But the experience still wasn't perfect. And I'm really looking for the perfect experience when it comes to digital reading. So,
you bought them.
I went and got this one.
That's like the Pro.
But look, here's the thing.
Yeah.
You see this outline? That's full screen. Okay,
Yeah.
There's no bezel on it. Yeah, we're talking like 4 more inches of real estate. Justin, I can read manga double paneled on this thing. Let me show you.
Oh my gosh, this Joker
By the way,
here. That's terrible.
Is that an iPad Pro?
iPad Pro 13-inch.
Just buy a MacBook.
I have one in my lap right now. All right, so that's where I'm at on Spider-Man. But let me show you the manga. By the way, Dr. Stone being over is breaking my heart.
Yeah, this is what's on my iPad right now. Just putting that out there.
March Madness?
Yes.
Go Gonzaga.
Double paneled manga.
Dude, that thing is monstrous. Why didn't you just buy that one before and let my wife buy yours for me? Save
because
me some money.
This is newer, and we're giving this one to
we accept that one of us.
Hey, all right.
we're not reading that message. But
Daddy Nick is Shatterglass Tyler's dream Power Ranger. What's up, Tyler?
But we're I think my wife may take this one for Kindle.
Okay.
Or we're giving it to Ellie. I'm not sure because her other thing is garbage. But just again, comparison, like you see the massive bezels on this thing. I mean, it's not even close. I've had this thing for like all 3 days because I went and got it Wednesday, and then literally 30 minutes later, that's when we got that text, and we picked up got to Atlanta super late, and like today is the only day I've actually gotten to even look at it and mess with it. But I am pumped.
I don't know, Tyler. I don't know,
Tyler, I
man.
love you. I think you're a very, um,
I
very
know. I feel
awesome
like
and
I
amazing
don't.
person.
I feel like I don't get to. Well, it's not that I feel like I don't get to hang out and do streams with Tyler as much as I'd like. I'd like to do a stream with Tyler at least once a month.
Yes. But Justin, I will
He's definitely one of
honestly,
my favorite people out here.
this
Oh,
right here.
oh, sorry. I just realized on IDW I found books that I worked on sale, so I'm thinking I should just buy them
Ooh,
cheaper
and hawk
from
them.
IDW and then just sell them at conventions.
Yes, hawk those bad boys, man.
Oh my
Just
God.
don't sign them or they'll be less than you paid.
Oh,
But yeah, when I saw I could read double paneled manga, I was like, no, I'm sold.
Yeah.
Um,
Did that case have a Magnum logo on it?
but so the Marvel app doesn't give you double paneled comics, but Comixology does. So I was looking at the Jock. I think what is it called? Snow? Not Snow. Snow Angels.
yeah.
So it's double paneled too.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
That's
you know
cool.
what? That is fantastic. So
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, I was super pumped about this. I'm telling you, man. I mean, I would not change it.
Yeah, I
Super
dig it. I dig it.
cool.
So
So that
that's
was
all
my
you
big
got?
pickup. Yeah, I haven't been to the comic shop. We've been to Atlanta
Yeah.
not every
I didn't
week.
know if you got anything else in the mail or
Actually,
books
I
or
did.
anything.
No, I did get our exclusive in the mail from return. So that came back to me. I guess it was one you sent by accident to the wrong person.
Oh, did that one come from Frankie?
Yes,
Okay, yeah. So there
because
you
it
go.
got shipped to the old house,
Yeah,
and the realtor was like, "Hey, can you come? You have a
yeah,
box if you want
yeah,
to come
yeah,
get it."
yeah,
So I
yeah.
went by and I was like, "Oh, cool! Look, first time I've ever even gotten to see it." But no, I did go to the comic shop a week ago or two. I think it was last weekend actually. But it's packed up in the garage and short boxes after we moved, and it was My Hero Academia Volume 30, I think, and then I don't even know the single issues because it's all
Gotcha.
packed up. But yeah,
Hey, there he is, guys. Austin LeMay, my man. This guy is. I'm telling you guys, man. This dude's art is insane, and you guys are gonna get a piece of it in. Let's see, January, February, March, April's Bro Box. We get that Austin LeMay Joker sketch. Make sure you guys are following him on Instagram, and you can go check out the art on that cover. We got him locked in. He's going to do a few of them for us. So appreciate that, Austin. Checks in the mail, bro. Not really in the mail, but we got you. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah. So Tyler James Sovic, Halfside 76. He recommended Zom 100 and sent me the first copy. I have yet to read it yet, or the first volume. I'm telling you, Spider-Man has just crippled my ability to read much more until I get to the modern. But apparently it's pretty good. How much have you read of it, Justin?
I've read the first 2 volumes, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got like whatever I've got them pre-ordered at my shop. So whenever a new
Mhm.
one comes in, it's added to my my pull list.
Gotcha.
Tyler, this needs to be your first manga read, bro. I'm telling you.
He's not even
This
that
is
excited.
so good. And it goes off. It's more based on the it is based on the characters from the Game Boy game. Has nothing to do with the TV show. It's 7 volumes and it's fantastic. You can get a box set on Amazon super cheap. This is the only manga I've ever read, and I could not put it down. I read all 7 volumes in like a week, which is, you guys understand how big a deal that is.
Sorry, I'm responding back to Surge.
Justin, what do you actually do when you work on comics? We had a question in the chat. I saw.
I copy
Gabriel.
and paste. Copy and paste.
Copy and paste. He
It's
actually does the
fancy.
lettering. So all the word bubbles, that's Justin's work.
Wait. I got a Birch book right here.
There you go.
I was
Definitely
actually telling
do it,
my
Tyler.
wife today.
Definitely do it, Tyler. I picked up a 9.8 issue number 1 from this because they actually did comics based on it.
If Greg does come this week, I've got to stop somewhere and buy him some manga on the way up. Because I was supposed to get him some, and then Justin was going to get him some for me, and Justin fell through. And I'm a
There's
terrible
a
person.
Batman manga?
Yes.
Gabriel says Bat manga. Is it good?
Yep. I've never read it, but there is. There's a couple.
Okay,
There
so
you go.
anywhere you see speech balloons or like sound effects, it's my job to draw those balloons, put the words in them.
So it's funny, Justin, that somebody asked that and you literally said copy and paste, because I was talking to my wife tonight about the iPad and how I'm going to try to set it up and use it like a Wacom tablet while I'm editing with the pen and see if I can get used to that. And we've talked about how it has sped up your workflow. She goes, well, yeah, that makes sense because he's handwriting all the letters in the comics. And I said, no, he just copies and pastes. And she said, yeah, but he's handwriting it all. I said, no, not anymore. But it was
Flash by
funny.
night.
Though,
What's up, brother?
we had
Hope
this
you're doing well, man.
If I was handwriting everything, there's that would not be.
Are you still holding up that book?
No. Am I not here?
You're frozen, bro.
He's not on my end, so it must be just your end.
Oh, there he is.
It looks like I'm good on YouTube.
Maybe
it's just Dustin's in.
It's
fine. We're all back now. No, you're good. You look great on my end.
Justin's frozen again on mine.
Maybe you're just having internet issues. Everybody else is good.
Okay. Justin, are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. I'll blink once.
Bro, all I'm seeing of you right now is this.
Wait, what if I blink?
I can't see your eyes, bro. Let me back out and come back in. Justin, go ahead and show off your pickups, bro.
All right, so I'm only going to show up the stuff from the shop this week. And, hey, I got 2 slabs in, so I'm going to show those off, too. All right, so, started off first. Birch Book, Oswald Bodies, number 5. Exiles of Wolverine, number 5, with Mr. Spaghetti Fingers himself. Reckoning War, I just keep...
There we go.
Reckoning War, Trial of the Watcher, Justice League 74, Detective 1057. We've got Amazing Spider-Man 92.BEY. Robins, number 5. Nightwing, number 90. Blue and Gold, number 7.
So lame.
Avengers 54. Homesick Pilots 13. We got Crimson Cage, number 4. And this trade came out this week, so I pre-ordered it because I really like Volume 1. So, yeah, looking forward to Volume 2.
Yep, I do like that trade cover a lot.
Just the different, it's kind of like got a foil, or not a foil, but it's kind of got an embossy, glossy feel to it right there.
Yeah.
Did you pick
up the Stillwater yet?
Yeah, Stillwater is right here.
Volume 2?
Volume 2.
Have you read any of it yet, or?
No.
They did a new one-shot this week. I haven't picked it up yet because I haven't been to the shop, but they did a one-shot this week, so I'm looking forward to it.
So those were my weekly pickups. I did get 2 slabs in, so let's show those off real quick. First up, we got X-Men number 1.
Oh my god. Lame.
9.8. So this is the 5th cover, the cover E.
Which is the gatefold, all 4, right?
Yep. So 9.8. So I need 2 more, and I will have X-Men 1 through 11, which is the 11 books that Jim Lee worked on in 9.8s.
Nice.
So 2 more to go.
I'll be selling Jim Lee's first artwork on X-Men this Sunday on Whatnot on the Two Brothers Comics page.
What up to do?
10 o'clock a.m. Sunday morning. I'm going to have all X-Men. It's going to be awesome. If you're a fan of Gambit, Rogue, Storm, Wolverine, anything, I got you.
And
I
then
forgot I had that.
the other slab I got was I picked up Spiderman Noir #1 in a 9.8.
Nice.
So I said this year was going to be the year of the spider. I'm going to try. I was going to just try collecting Spider People's first appearances. So I didn't have this one. So glad I picked it up.
Nice.
Well, can you guys still hear me even though I'm frozen? I don't
Yeah.
know why it's doing this. It is so weird.
Yeah. I mean, you're not frozen for me.
Yeah, but you can't see. But yeah, it's okay. I'm not showing anything right now.
I can see you like on our screen though.
Yeah, but I'm saying they can't, which is
Oh.
strange.
Oh, it's working now.
Okay, now we're back. I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever.
Did y'all talk about Slumber? I didn't pick Slumber up, but it definitely sounds good. The guy that did our exclusive cover for Supermassive, Deegan Pecor, he actually did a really badass cover for Slumber #1. But it sounds like an awesome book, though. And we lost Jay.
I don't know. Google gobble one of us. Everybody one of us.
Man, the first stream back is going a little tough today. It's going a little tough.
It's all right. We're here for a long time, not for a good time.
No, it's definitely the opposite, bro. Oh, I have one more thing I can show off. I showed this off on Instagram, but I'll show it off here. So I'm a big fan of Dr. Squatch soap. It is absolutely my favorite. I do not put anything else on my naked skin outside of Dr. Squatch soaps. And
that includes his wife. His wife
That's
doesn't get his
right.
naked skin either.
That's right. They did an
He's
awesome
fully clothed.
team up with the Batman. So you got this awesome box here. And I don't know if you guys can smell it, but it smells great. And it's got the magnetic thing there. You
Yeah, it was
open
pretty
it up,
cool, though.
Justice and Vengeance, and you have the Batman and the Riddler soap bricks. So you got the Batman brick. This is a smells like dark leather. So if you guys want to, right there, you can put your nose to your phone and give her a sniff. Smells great. Smells just
What
like
up, TJ? Hey, TJ, are you coming up to Huntsville this year?
Now, the Riddler one, which is really cool, the way they did this. If you've seen the
you're
movie, you
stupid.
understand why. Again, get you a little sniff. Smells like you don't know. If you've watched the Batman, then you understand why they would have done this. But in here is some of that encrypted code that they showed in the movie, and you have to figure out the riddle, crack the code to see what it smells like. So I thought this was a really cool set. I know Nick has shown off the Star Wars sets before, but let's be honest, it doesn't even come close to the Batman. So
What is he, like the 5th best Batman?
No. Okay. I am a huge fan of the Nolan Batman, okay? Huge fan of the Nolan Batman. Always said The Dark Knight is the best ever Batman movie ever. My favorite one, 100% my favorite Batman. I completely shitted all over this Batman film for a year. I shitted on the movie. I shitted on the Riddler the way he looked. I shitted on Robert Pattinson being chose for Batman and Bruce Wayne. Y'all, I've never been more wrong in my life. Never, ever.
Wait, time out. Cybertronic Spree is going to be at Huntsville?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so excited to be going to Huntsville now.
What is Cybertronic Spree?
I don't know exactly what they are. I did the promotional video and I just saw that they were going to be coming. So
Can we go to their show?
we can do whatever you want, Justin. Maybe I can get us some special tickets for it.
No, I don't want to meet. Hey, never meet your heroes.
No, because they probably will be like some weirdos.
So anyway, what I was saying is, I completely discredited everything about this film until I went and watched this movie. Holy shit. I never, ever thought I would have enjoyed this movie as much as I did. Robert Pattinson is that mother all day.
I may not even
All
have to go to the theater
day.
and watch it. It'll be on HBO in 45 days.
No, we're going and we are keeping our tradition alive and
We
seeing a
might need to
movie.
go ahead and book tickets.
We are seeing a movie the last night. And we're going to see the Batman. I have never in my life would have thought I would have walked out of that theater saying that is absolutely my favorite Batman ever. Robert Pattinson is absolutely my favorite Batman ever. I never in my life would have thought that. I
Should
never
we go
thought
Friday or Saturday?
we should go Saturday, the last night, right? Or do you want to go
Jujutsu? No, we can't. Jujutsu Kaisen's coming out Friday night. We need to go see that.
I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm definitely not going to see that. So that's a no.
Friday is for drinking.
Yeah. Hey,
What was the name of that theater,
Jamie?
Justin?
You know what? Batman '89 was. I was born in 1989, so I've seen the movie several times. I've seen all the Batman films, but I was born in '89, so I mean, honestly, like Christian Bale and the Nolan films, those were my favorites up until this point. But I could not believe how much I enjoyed every aspect of this: the cinematography, the pacing, the story that they told, the way that they depicted Batman, the way that they depicted Bruce Wayne or the lack thereof. I don't want to get into too many details because I don't want these two guys to get too much information. But I mean, I was 100% ready to get on here and be like, bro, I told y'all that this was going to suck. This Batmobile? Bro, this was like some shit straight out of Death Race. Like I could have totally seen Jason Statham jumping in this thing and fighting for his freedom in Death Race with this freaking Batmobile. When they're going through and you see the camshaft for this Joker sitting on the ground and it's this big, as soon as I saw that camshaft, I said, bro, this thing's about to be crazy, man. This thing is about to be wild. But yeah, I absolutely 100% recommend seeing it. It does not feel like a 3-hour movie. When it finished up, I was like, it ain't over yet, right? We ain't been here 3 hours. I will say, don't stick around for the after credit scene. It's not worth it. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. But I mean, I loved every single second of this movie, start to finish. There was nothing about it that I did not enjoy. They killed it with the what is that called when people do videos just recording the sounds? Like when people do YouTube videos and they're like ASMR.
Oh, that's
God, you suck at helping me.
okay. Well, ASMR is different from people who actually record sound.
Okay. Well, the ASMR on this film, bro, every time Batman takes a step, you can hear the leather in his boots, stretching.
What up, Jamie? What up,
moving.
Agu?
I don't know. I couldn't believe how much I enjoyed this. I got invited to go. I thought I was gonna have to wait to go with these two guys, but I did get invited to go with John from our shop and Deegan last weekend. So that was cool. I'm actually going to see it tomorrow with my old lady. She's been excited to see it, so I'm seeing the movie tomorrow. I'm seeing the movie next weekend. The last time I saw a film more than one time in the theaters, Nick, do you remember what it was? Because I went with Chris Coran on a Friday night, my wife on a Saturday night, and then I took your little ass on a Sunday to go see this movie.
No clue.
It was The Dark Knight, bro. 2008.
Oh,
2008. I saw The Dark Knight 3 days in a row. The last time I saw a film more than once in theaters was The Dark Knight. Yeah, I'm telling you guys. Like I was at Walmart the other day picking up something for my wife. Bro, I went down the toy aisle. I'm looking for the die-cast Batmobile cars. Like bro, I am so about this. I really think you're gonna enjoy it, Nick, because of the way that they did it. Like this movie was so awesome. The story was told so well. At points, I forgot Batman was even in the damn movie. Like there was one point where I'm watching the movie and he shows up and I was like, oh shit, I forgot Batman was in this shit. Legitimately forgot he was in the movie. That's how ingrained I was into this. And I just, you know what? I told Nick, I said, what is DC thinking, bro? Dropping this movie so close to Doctor Strange and people saying that Batman's going to be the best movie of the year. I was like, Batman can be great, but it's not going to be able to contend with Doctor Strange. Bro, Doctor Strange better knock some socks off, bro. If Doctor Strange wants, if Marvel is going to come out with the best superhero movie this year, they better pull out all the damn tricks in the book. It's going to be very hard for me to like something better than this movie. I swear to you guys, I cannot believe I'm having this conversation right now. I never would have thought. I was the first one shitting on Robert Pattinson. First one. I was like, really? The vampire guy, bro? What the hell? I saw this meme on Facebook, and it had, it said, then, and it had Robert Pattinson as the vampire guy, and it had all the girls going, oh my God. And it says now, and it showed Robert Pattinson as Batman, and all the guys going, oh my God. And I was like, this is so true. But,
Justin over here chatting barbecue to us.
I
think it's Lex Live, Justin.
I'm excited for Spider-Man No Way Home to come to Blu-ray. I watched Spider-Man No Way Home. It was okay.
Ooh, no. So let me talk to you about this. Spider-Man No Way Home. Oh, I thought I had something on my shirt. I didn't realize it was a logo. So the second it came out, I bought it on Apple TV because it was available for digital purchase.
Had you seen it yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I hadn't started reading Spider-Man by this point. And literally the first 5 minutes of this movie, it was so much better than I ever expected. The Easter eggs that when you have read the comics, especially the early stuff, so cool. I mean, everything from the half-face Peter Parker Spider-Man to I would have to sit and be like, oh, there was an Easter egg. There was an Easter egg. Just so cool. I enjoyed it so much. And then, like, as I watched it a few times, I was like, okay, this is, like, getting boring. But there was a lot of cool things. Still, I don't think we've had a really good J. Jonah Jameson yet. Not one. And then I still don't think we've had the best Peter Parker yet. I don't think we've had a very good Peter Parker. There's nobody, and I've talked to Logan about this, there's not been a Peter Parker that's as big of an asshole as he is in the comics. Peter Parker's a total a-hole. For the first 200 issues, 224 so far. He's very kind, he's a good person, but man, he is a smart butt. And J. Jonah Jameson is a terrible human being. He is big man on campus. He is not a podcaster, okay, sitting down in a dumpster. No, he's a millionaire publisher. He owns the company. He hates everyone. He is the biggest douche canoe you've ever seen in your life. And his goal in life is to kill Spider-Man because Spider-Man is everything he is not. And we have not seen that in the movie. So there's my hot take.
My wife is the most wonderful human on the planet. Absolutely. Room service. No, I hadn't eaten since lunch today, so.
Are you telling me that Pattinson saved DC?
Bro, I cannot wait for you two to watch this movie and and give your honest opinions on it. Because I swear to God, like there's no reason for me to make this up. Like there's no reason for me to be like overly positive about it for no reason. Like this is my honest opinion.
Now, when you say you're excited for us to watch the movie, do you actually mean that I'm going to get to watch it, or are we having like
Nick and I will have to sit together. I cannot sit beside you because I will sit there and be like, yo, Jay, watch this shit, bro. Oh my God, watch this shit, bro. You ain't gonna believe what's about to happen. Did you see that, Jay? Did you see what happened?
Hey,
I would just sit there like that the whole movie.
Bad news, guys.
Do what?
Bad news, that movie theater we were at, Lex Live, They stopped showing the Batman on March 23rd,
Oh, that sucks.
so we're
Wait,
gonna have to go somewhere else.
that's why would they? It's only been that's like
Look,
3 weeks.
I'm showing you right now.
That's
Oh,
garbage.
hold on. I gotta allow.
What's up, Alan? Yeah, I think the Batman kicked No Way Home's ass 100%, Kyle. 100%, bro. I was lucky enough. I sat between John and Deegan, and John was kind of zonked out the whole time, but Deegan and I, we were sitting there, and we were, kind of talking a little bit back and forth during the movie. Not a whole lot, but it was cool.
Well, hey, to be fair, according to their website, they're only showing 2 movies on that Saturday. Just click on Showtimes.
I know. I was just seeing if there was something else missing. That sucks.
No. Look at Showtimes. Change it to Saturday.
Yeah.
Gabriel, I'm excited about Morbius. I think it's going to be pretty cool.
So lame.
We'll have to find another movie theater.
Yeah, we will.
No, I bet you they're still playing it.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Justin. Your job is to call them tomorrow and find out.
I'm not calling them.
So, guys, this is what I'm thinking about getting. So, I really want this Spider-Man print, but the only thing you can buy it in this year. And look how good that looks.
Jamie, how old are you kids? How old are your kids? Because that's going to make a difference. This is not a movie for anyone probably under 15. If you wouldn't take your kids to see a Saw film, don't take them to see this.
That's awkward.
You'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, I probably wouldn't take any of those kids to see this movie. It's going to be way, way too scary and way over their head. I mean, I don't know what they consider scary, but like I know my kid, he's 6. I would not take him to see this movie. It would terrify him.
Oh, man, that one would be awesome if he wasn't wearing the dumb costume.
I know.
That one?
But do you see how expensive his original art is?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Bro, he's Alex Ross.
These sketches that are terrible are for $1,000. But yeah, so these are the ones that I'm.
Well, I like that
There was
Captain America.
Well, this is the one I was saying I'm going to have to probably buy. It comes
No,
with
go
all
back
4.
and go up. Up. Mm-mm. That one.
Hey, chew a little bit further away from your mic. It's really gross sounding.
That's why I was trying to sit way back here.
And see, I like this one too, but I don't want a lithograph. I want to get
Mm-hmm.
the Just Lee on the canvas. Like that one looks like not Mark Brooks. Oh, you guys know who I'm talking about. J.R. Jr.
No, you can't do J.R. Jr., bro. He's whack.
Well, but no, what I'm telling you is this is all Alex Ross's work. It's his website, but
Yeah.
that leg on this one kind of looked like it a little.
Yeah.
So, but again, I don't want a lithograph.
People give Rob Liefeld crap about feet, but nobody wants to talk about JR's legs.
What
We
up,
got into
Alan?
a talk about that at my shop yesterday because John got a bunch of these posters, and one of them was the JR Mary Jane with the moped. And I'm just like, that's terrible, bro. Like, it's horrible. But I don't know. That's just my opinion.
His work right now is not too bad on the comics I'm reading, but I think it's the digital stuff. But I'm enjoying it right now on the current run. So I'll never. Is it Greg Horn that did the copying? No, it wasn't Greg Horn.
Greg Land.
Yes, copier.
Greg Land and Greg Horn are both great, though.
Not whenever you copy. You can't copy and say you're great. Oh, Tyler. Let me tell you what I'm about to buy from Sideshow. My soul has never felt like I needed something more. Where is it? Oh, man. Let me just search it.
Ooh, they got the Batman.
Nobody cares.
I'm telling you, bro. You just don't know though.
This right here. Ooh, I'm getting this. This is so fantastic.
Whatever.
Oh, hey,
Freaking.
I got a statue today.
Uh-oh, you gonna show it off?
Yeah, here, let me go get it.
All right. Are you eating chicken nuggets?
They're chicken fingers from O'Charlie. She'll order like they do family meals, so she'll order them sometimes.
All right, so what else are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the fact that CGC graded a single square and verified it was from Action
you
Comics 1.
Bro, did you? Okay, did you see how much it sold for?
$7,000.
What the hell, bro?
It was so
and
funny.
I finally got outbid on that single page from Batman #1 I was bidding on.
Was it the one I showed you or a different
No,
one?
it was Batman issue. It was page 30. It had the Joker all over it.
Mm.
And I was winning it up to $100, and my wife thought I was crazy. I said, "Watch, this is going to go for like $700. It's already up there." The next morning, it was over $500.
Oh, yeah. All right, Justin, show it off.
Okay, so I'd like to introduce you to my my oldest son.
Oh, my God. Jesus. Okay, first off, that is pretty... Is that a sideshow?
No, it's Iron Studios.
They do good
Oh.
stuff too.
That's insane, dude. That is hilarious.
Dude, his first appearance, X-Men 3, has been going up like crazy for no reason.
The
Like, it's
freaking
wild.
Blob.
Check this out, though. I mean, like, this is the Nightcrawler.
Hey, the Nightcrawler versus Spider-Man was pretty cool when they fought.
Dude, you need to come Sunday, Justin, on Whatnot for the Two Brothers comic sale, because I'm gonna be selling a lot of Nightcrawler books.
Nightcrawler #1.
That's the only one I don't have. Well, I have a #1, but I already sold his original #1 months ago. You weren't there for that one.
Hey, wait. I got to stay focused. I got to stay focused and listen to Pastor Dustin.
What's up, Adrian? What's going on, bro?
That is so cool, dude.
How's the weight?
Oh, he's a big boy. He is hefty.
I hope that they made him heavier on purpose just because he's supposed to be fat.
Yeah, I mean, it's solid. Like, it's a good quality product right here. Look at that. Good quality.
So, are you buying the whole line, or what made you grab just him?
No, this is my 5th one.
Oh, okay.
So I've got the Nightcrawler, I've got Quicksilver, I've got Jean Grey, and I've got Archangel.
Okay.
And I've got Magneto pre-ordered when it comes in at Big Bad Toy Store.
Oh, I've got the Magneto limited series too.
I have to stay focused.
And I have the Rogue limited series and the Storm limited series. They're first ones.
What do you need to stay focused on, Justin?
With those shiny foils.
I'm not spending money so that I can walk into Lexington next week with just a giant wad of money and say, all the books belong to me.
Well, nobody get close to Justin and try to rob him or anything with this giant wad of money that he just publicly announced.
You don't want him to accidentally blow his wad on you.
My name is Justin Birch. I'm going to be at Lexington Comic Con next week with a giant wad of money, but nobody come anywhere near me. Come on, man.
Hey, are you bringing those books for the pre-screen still?
Yes.
Cool. Bring that Amazing Adventures 11 with you.
Okay.
Because I definitely want to take a look at that.
So, guys, let's talk about Lexington because we're already an hour into this. So, I'm going to go first. I want to talk about some of the books that I'd love to. Like I said, I'm not probably going to be able to buy anything at this con because I have to basically have everything in the account, and your finances can't really change a whole lot while you're trying to buy a house. But I'm in love with Spider-Man, right? So, like
I'm so
ASM
disappointed
one,
in you.
if you were to actually read it, it's good, man.
I wouldn't like it.
I think you would.
So if you could, and I'm saying like, reasonably, like not like AF-15, but
Oh, I've already looked at prices for them, and even for like a 1.0, it's just insane. Like 34 grand for a 1.0 AF-15. Yeah. Now,
It's
if it
like
was
an
like,
FF1 is like 10 grand, over 10 grand for a 1.0.
I saw a 3.0 today for 10 grand
um,
on Facebook.
if I guess what I'm saying is like, what's the one book that if you saw next week, it would be hard for you to pass up?
Um, First appearance of Green Goblin, which I believe is 14, right? Not 16. I
14.
confuse them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
14.
14. So that one, because he's becoming a really nice character. I love that character. But really, like for me, I'd love to have 14 for Green Goblin. Sorry, I gotta be quiet for 1 second. This guy's opening the door.
What about
Okay.
41?
What's 41? Is that Mary Jane?
Rhino.
No, I don't care nothing for that character. He's stupid.
Everybody just wants the first appearance of Rhino, so I didn't know.
I think that's also Mary Jane, if I'm not mistaken. She's like right around
Her
there.
first appearance is
43.
42 or 43.
Yeah, it's right there.
Because
I didn't
Rhino's
care for
on
the
that cover too.
I didn't care for the Daredevil crossover story. If I found a annual number one for a fair price, that would be a big one. 14. I'd love to have a number one. If I saw one for a very good deal at like a 0.510, and if you know the prices on that, I can't say it. I would probably pull the trigger.
You'd probably what?
Pull the trigger for a number one.
If all three
But
of us buy a big book at that one place, dude, we'll get a good deal at that one booth.
But really, I mean, Doc Ock is a terrible villain. Harry Osborn's stupid. Gwen Stacy. I actually would love to have that one, but I hate that cover.
I'd love for you to get that before Justin, just to piss him off.
So if I had to rank it, I'd go Spider-Man 1, annual number 1, 14. I already have 50 because that would have been number 1. 129, and then what is it? 31 is Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, 31's Gwen Stacy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Because like the Daredevil stories, I didn't really care for that because they were at the stupid carnival. I'd love to buy John Romita Jr.'s or John Romita Sr.'s last issue. Yeah. So. And then some other things I'd like to buy.
Bro, if you whack that book, you are wild, man.
That would be hilarious.
You know what, Nick? It would actually make me feel so happy if you bought something crazy like an ASM one.
Dude.
Because I'm telling you, like, I've had conversation with people who have been like people were worried about me when I got to the point where I wasn't sure if I wanted, to keep collecting. But like people have been worried about like, why does Nick not ever buy any books? Does he not care anymore? And I'm like, he's just gotten into reading. Like he's not as much a collector anymore.
No, I mean, like there's still certain books I love and I want to buy, but I mean, the last
like
9 months,
like
it's been about the house.
like how much fun you and I had before all
Yeah.
this, before we got YouTube going. Like we had so much fun in those auctions, like bidding each other up and buying stuff and like talking about like that was the reason why we started this. Like because we would spend so much time talking on the phone. Like, what did you buy this week? What did you buy this week?
Yeah.
So it's makes me happy when I see you buy something that is like substantial because
well,
I'm like, now we're doing it together again.
Well, like Submariner 1's one that I obviously want to get, but at this point, that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
That's like, hey, if I see a 2.5 for a couple hundred, great. That's not an issue. Okay, but you get to like Spider-Man number 1 now. It's not the same book it was.
Yeah.
And I want that book. I need that book.
Bro, you could have got an AF-15 2-3 years ago.
$5,000.
Yeah. Yeah. It sucks.
And now, like, you're spending 30, 40 grand max.
Minimum, yeah. For a subpar book.
It was a good story.
Yeah, 100%. So I got I got a couple of big books at my shop, in my box. They haven't priced them yet, and they're kind of sometimes they take some while to get to stuff to get it priced. But I do have a couple of big books. One of them's been on my want to buy list for every year. Every year, this has been on my goals list. Either one of you want to guess?
Is it has it been a giant goal of yours?
Kinda. It was a book that I thought was a little overpriced, and then it just got more expensive and more expensive. It's a DC book.
DC book that you really want. It's not Poison Ivy. Oh, the first. Um, it's a Silver Age first appearance.
Yeah.
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
Yeah. So it's his third overall appearance, second cover appearance, but yeah, first Silver Age Scarecrow, Batman 189. They got a really, really nice raw copy in because they bought this collection off of a guy. It was Daredevil 1 through like 100 and something, like almost the entire run of Daredevil M1. And he also had Batman 189 in there, which was a raw copy. So I've got that. And an Iron Man 1 that would probably be like an 8.5, but right here on the bottom corner, it's got like a 1.5-inch tear. So that's probably going to hurt the grade on it pretty bad. Probably going to knock it down to like a 5, I don't know, a 4.5 or 5.0. But it's still Iron Man #1. So I have those two sitting at the shop. But again, they're in no hurry to get those priced out. So there's also that Batman #20 at the shop. I think it's 20, right? The first cover appearance of the Batmobile. They've got a 3.5 white pages from 1941, I think. $3,500. I've been thinking about putting that on layaway with those guys on a payment plan for a good part of a year now. After seeing the Batman, I literally looked over at John. I was like, bro, I want that Batman book worse now than I ever have with that Batmobile, bro. But for Lexington, my initial thoughts going to Lexington was I was guaranteeing I'm pulling the trigger on a giant size or an FF3 or both if I can get a good deal on them. But since everything sucks right now and it's costing me almost $350 a week in gas, I am trying to make the decision on holding that money and putting it as a down payment to get a new truck, because I can't survive paying the gas money on this truck that I'm driving now. It is ridiculous. It's so bad that for the last 2 weeks, my wife has been driving the truck and I've been driving her car. So I'm not sure how next week's going to go. Not sure how next week's going to go for me. My wife's of the opinion, you've been busting your ass, buy yourself something and, treat yourself a little bit. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, I don't know though, So if I was going to buy something for me that wasn't going to be another big investment book, I would buy the Fantastic Four #3. That's a book that I want it so bad in my collection. If I was going to spend the money and buy another big investment book, obviously Giant Size X-Men is the one I was going to be going with, which is another book that I have absolutely just wanted in my collection since I started collecting and realized what that book was, and I just never could afford it, and now I can afford it. So, the FF3 would be the one that would be like,
That's expensive.
If I could get a raw copy of it, I would probably pull the trigger. I don't think I'd buy a graded copy because I don't want anything less than a 3.0. And a 3.0 is about the sweet spot for affordability for me right now. But I think I'd be better off with a raw copy. So
is that first Doom?
No, it's the first appearance of the Fantastic Four in costume. And first Fantastic Car, third appearance of the Fantastic Four. Doom is #5. And this is something we can talk about. I think this would be a great hot topic too, but at some point tonight, let's talk about it though. Just remind me we need to talk about Dr. Doom because I bet you do, Russ. I know you do. Russell's got freaking Fantastic Four 1 through 11, I think. But yeah, I wouldn't.
Can
I would not.
somebody, if anybody has a GPA or has access to GPA, if and it would be a huge ask, but could somebody send me a GPA on Spider-Man number 114, in the annual one?
Number
I know that's a
one, number 14 in the annual one.
Yeah, I know it's a big ask, but I was just thinking about that, and I'll buy a GPA if I need to. But if anybody does,
I've been needing to do it. I just haven't.
I'll
But
get Dustin to send you an exclusive. An exclusive.
but I wouldn't touch that Fantastic Four number 5 with a 10-foot pole right now.
Why?
Have you seen the prices on it, bro?
They're outrageous.
Yeah, it's almost on par with a Fantastic Four number 1. And my thing is like, I think that's one of those books that has kind of adapted the new style of spec pop, where the speculation caused the boom on it because we know he's coming. How much more can that book really jump just because they do a trailer or they cast him? Like I don't know how much more that book can really jump up in price. It has jumped so significantly. How much more can it really go up? I mean, a 1.0 is like $6,000 almost, I think. And I'm just sitting here looking at a book like that, and I'm like, not that I don't think Doom is worth it, but I'm saying, like, if you're buying in on Doom now, I don't think you're really going to be able to make too much more.
Who knows, dude? But
And I agree, Tyler. I'm not in any way discrediting the character whatsoever. What I'm saying is I don't know, like how much are people really gonna buy? Because for me, like I would think if you're specking on something like that, you're gonna need somebody. You're gonna need somebody that isn't really familiar with the character, that enjoyed the character so much in the movie that now they want to have that first appearance. Are they gonna love the character so much that they're gonna go drop that much money? I don't know. I think that books popping has kind of shifted a little bit in some aspects, not all aspects, because you still have those surprises like the Illuminati. People were specking on Illuminati. It was about a $20 book. We didn't know that those some bitches were going to show up in that trailer for sure, though. And when it happened, it went nuts. But the stuff we know is going to happen, like X-Men 1, how much can X-Men 1 really jump just because of the MCU? Now, over time, of course, it's going to, continue to go up. But are you going to see another big pop on that book just because of the movies? It's hard for me to believe as high as they are now. I feel like that. I feel like at that point, like everybody who's got that or that wants that book, that can afford that book, is going to have it already. I don't know that there's going to be just droves of people that are going to watch a movie with X-Men and the MCU and say, hey, you know what? I want to go drop $30,000 on that book. I don't know. I don't. What do you guys think? Does that make sense to anybody, or is it a little bit? Do I sound crazy?
Yeah, no. I mean, it just depends on how it does, right? If Doctor Doom becomes as big of a villain as
look at
people.
Thanos, dude. Look what Thanos became in the MCU, and that book is worth more now than when Thanos was big because of some friggin' character I've never even heard of. Like,
but Thanos I don't think has ever reached the popularity that Doctor Doom has to comic fans and things like that until the movies. And I think Doctor Doom, I don't know. It just depends on the casting and how well it does. You look at what's happening with Miles,
but
this Jada Pinkett Smith son dude.
Oh my God! I hope
and
they
it's
do not
driving the prices down already.
I hope they don't do Jaden Smith. Oh my God! But what I'm saying is because of Doom's popularity and people knowing he's coming, that's what has driven the price to what it is now. So, how much bigger can it really get? And because you also have to think about the amount of people that are going to be interested in it and what kind of money that they have to spend. That's why you and I, when we've talked about investing in books, we don't go and buy, a Hulk 181, 7.0, because that's going to limit your audience he's gonna be able to afford that book when it pops.
But there's an entire class of investors and collectors
Yeah,
that have money that we will never even fathom.
yeah,
Just like you
yeah,
look at this Silver Age first appearance of Submariner, those
yeah,
books are skyrocketing and they're only getting more expensive.
yeah.
You know,
So yeah, I mean, I guess to that point, yeah, but I just don't know if you're gonna be seeing a 30% increase in books moved on that Fantastic Four #5. Just
you may not see that
30%.
on many things anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so at this point, like a book like that, like the boat's gone, bro. That boat has sailed away. So unless it's something you just have to have and you got the income, then yeah, I would say, if you got to do it right now, do it right now. If you don't have to do it right now, bro, wait till he gets that, wait till they get through the Doctor Doom stuff and pick it up later on, because who knows, you might get it for a little cheaper. I don't know, but
Thank you,
it's
Dad. I took a
crazy.
picture of it.
Yeah, thanks, Russ. Appreciate that, bro. So ASM #1 2.0 is 10K. So what is a 1.0? Or was you looking for a 2.0?
I told him 3 or below.
Oh, okay.
See, I could do an annual right now in that range. I think,
For 14?
no, an annual 3.0 he just sent.
Yeah, for 14K.
No. Keep scrolling. Annual. So he has ASM 1 and 3.0, 2.0, 1, and then the annual with 3.0, 2.5. So I think a 2.0 would probably be in, like, for me, that would be fine.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Live reaction. Sky, let me spend 10 grand on a comic book I know that will double in price in 10, 15 years.
More like 25 years, but.
She didn't say no. All I have to do is take her to Disney World. We're good.
What'd she say?
She said, take me to Disney World. Done.
You heard it here. Picking one up
It's
next.
live.
I'm telling you, my wife, she won't bat an eye.
She said, I'm going to go ahead and book it.
My wife will bat an eye quicker on a $20, $25 purchase. But if I tell her I'm about to drop $5,000 on a book, she's like, okay.
Yeah, but see, the idea of buying a Spider-Man #1, because you guys know how I am, I would buy it, spend the 10K on it, and go, wow, I have this book. And then the second I could sell it for 15 or 20, gone. Because all I need in my life is to say, I've owned that book.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if I knew somebody had an AF-15 and I had the cash, I would buy it. Just if I had a buyer behind me lined up to buy it.
Yeah.
Just so I could say I've owned
buyer lined up. Take the picture.
Yeah. So, dude, that is an amazing deal. Dang. And Dustin's gone. He's putting in. So, Justin, what are you wanting to buy at Lexington or Huntsville or some of your books? And not necessarily, Lexington, but with your fat stack of cash you want to walk in with.
My main goal is to find Ultimate Fallout 4. Hopefully,
now's a good time because they're dropping.
You're not gonna find one for less than $3,000 in a 9.8. Not at
yeah, I've given up on the 9.8. I definitely want one in a 9.4 or 9.6.
That's what mine's gonna end up being.
So that's my top priority. ASM 129. After that, I should look for a 101, but I'm gonna wait. Now's a bad time to pick that one up.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting a 50 first Kingpin, and I need to pick up for sure, regardless. Like, this is the one book I have to pick up next week. Amazing Adventures 17. I think it's 17. It's the last Beast issue. Jim Starlin worked on that, and I want to find
What's the cover look like?
Is the cover red?
My shop has a couple of those Amazing Adventures. Let me look. You keep talking.
Yeah, I want to find the last Beast issue. because I want to send it in to get Jim Starlin to sign it since he worked on it, and it's the only sort of X-Men related book that I've found that he has worked on. So I'm going to look for that.
No, they don't have that one. Okay.
I also want to find. I wouldn't mind picking up like a mid to like a 5.0 to 7.0 copy of Tales of Suspense 49. Is it 49? It's the cover with Angel fighting Iron Man.
I appreciate that, Russell.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that, dude.
I can't. I think it's 49.
So see, I think 2 O's are going to where I'm going to need to be on these things.
Yeah, dude, you could do that for sure. And you know, like if all three of us found a $1,500 book a piece, like they would make us a deal.
Gosh. No, I really do appreciate that. And I can buy, and Dustin, do you have Russell's address?
Of course. He's my
Okay,
boy.
can you send him, or if you can send me that, I'll buy the label. And if you'll send it to him, I won't back charge you for all
Why
of
don't you
the
just send him
labels.
that copy you got? It's signed and everything.
I don't have any way to ship anything right now. Everything's packed. I don't have any Geminis open. I don't have anything. It's all packed away in storage units.
No, the book that got shipped to you, didn't it come in a Gemini?
Yeah, I threw that. I've already thrown that away though. I threw that away while we were at the house.
Why'd you throw a Gemini away?
I don't have any space to
You
put
don't
anything,
throw
dude.
away a Gemini, bro.
I'm living in an 8x8 room.
Where am I supposed to stay when I come down Thursday night?
So I already talked with Misty and Kevin, and they said you're good to just sleep in their bed. I'm just kidding. They didn't say that. No, we have they have a blow up mattress or the
About to say,
couch.
me and Misty's about to make a Kevin sandwich.
It's awkward.
I
He
just
said he
lay
was going
there.
to make a Kevin sandwich.
I would just lay there and rub his head until I fell asleep.
Oh man, Logan's probably watching, laughing at us right now, or whenever he rewatches. So, but if you would though, I won't back charge you for the $40 in shipping that I've had to buy, and for your mistake with sending. I guess it was the Frankie thing, right? Sent it to the wrong person and stuff.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't
Any other
$40.
prices? What about 129? 129. That's something we'd all be interested in.
Bro, I'm telling you, so you know what book, if I saw there, I would pull the trigger on? Batman 25, Golden Age Batman 25. It's the cover with Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin on the motorcycle going through the Ring of Fire, and it's the first Joker and Penguin team up, and it's the only team up of a villain team in the Golden Age. I've wanted that book for a couple of years now. So Nick and I have both expressed interest in getting into Golden Age Batman. Neither one of us have expressed funds to do so yet, but we're both almost there. Like I think.
Well, guys, I love Golden Age Batman.
Yeah,
and now
I do
that I'm
too,
really,
man. And I like I think both of us like okay, if you could pick one Golden Age Batman to have, it's the same issue I would have. Issue number 3 with that blue Batman logo that we've talked about with Batman and Robin running on the cover.
yeah.
Like, you know, like and you know, we're both at the point now like and you know, I say this cuz like I mean, you've probably always been there, but you know, I'm finally at the point now where like there's not a lot that's really out of my range. It's just whether or not I feel like I can convince myself that it's okay to spend the money on it. But, you know, Golden Age Batman, like I just want a couple of them, you know. I just want a couple. Really, you know, I want that Batman 20, I want the 25, and I want an issue under 10.
Yeah.
And that's so hard, you know. A Tech 30 would be, or is it 31? No, 31.
Sorry, I'm trying to get this pulled up for Justin.
Tech 31 is the cover that that Neil Adams homaged, right?
I'm not. You have to pull it up. I honestly
You know what
just don't
cover I'm
know
talking about, though? It's that Neil Adams cover you want where he's standing, he's in the background and the house is in the bottom and he's just like brooding over the top of the house.
And the big moon's behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an
Not
homage.
sure.
I think it's 30. Okay, it is Tech 31. Okay, yeah. So that one would be another one that both of us really want. But obviously, everybody wants that. It's the fourth freaking appearance of Batman. So, that book can kick rocks. There's no way.
Mhm.
Now, if you guys really want to see some awesome Batman books, you guys go over to Rob's Fat Stack of Comics. My boy Man Cave was on there last week, and Nick, you would enjoy that show. They do a show called Slab Hub, and they just show off
Which is
slabs.
where Tyler showed off all of his Pokemon.
Yes. Well, he was on there. Man Cave was on there showing all his Batmans, and he showed off his third appearance of Batman all the way up to his Silver Age and Bronze Age stuff. And he started in Bronze Age and worked backwards. Dude, he's got some stuff that'll blow your mind.
Dang.
Hey, speaking of Slab Hub, I'm supposed to be on there April 30th.
Awesome. I don't think
You
I'm
have
going
to
to get in.
remind me so I don't have to watch it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get you to get me an invite on there, bro. Yeah, Tyler's on there tomorrow. So, I want to show off a Pokemon slab on there at some point and give Rob a heart attack. He doesn't watch our show, so I can say it now. But I want to start off acting like I'm going to show a Pokemon card slab, but show off my Pokemon #1 comic slab. Just give the guy kind of a heart attack. But
Do you know what I'm honestly thinking about doing? Just showing off all of the covers from X-Men 1 to 11.
My man Russ says he wants another first print TMNT. You and me both, bro. I just want one, but I can't. Bro, I can't even afford a low grade TMNT one, man. They're like ridiculous, man. Which I cannot be happier whenever Comics and Death Metal sends me Elite Comics selling 9.8 TMNT #1 for like 250 grand. It makes me feel good. They deserve it. That book deserves to be, at that point. It deserves it.
Justin, I need to call them and see if they can do an early check-in for us.
Well,
It's at 4.
so I was just like, I'm going straight there and parking my car in the parking garage. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I have another hot topic we can talk about. I actually got into a fight with Comics and Death Metal and Beans. And I did that thing, Nick, where I'm 100% sure I'm right, but then ended up being wrong. And I have to just act like I don't even care what's actually happening, because in my mind, like, it doesn't make sense. So it's stupid. So I was showing off all this Submariner books, and Beans and Ryan, they give me crap about Submariner because they're like, oh, he sucks. He's not going to do anything. And I'm like, okay, I think Submariner's a character that people are sleeping on. I think he's going to shock some people and be a fan favorite. And somehow we got to talking about it, and they were talking about Submariner not being a character that, is worth any money. And I was like, his first appearance is worth more than your little spider guy's first appearance. And they both jumped on me, bro. And this was
guy?
Spider-Man. And they both jumped on me. And this was last week. And they were just like hammering me, like, you're 100% wrong.
Marvel Comics 1?
Yeah, I was like, how about y'all go check out what his first appearance is, educate yourselves, and you can come back and tell me how wrong you were, and you can apologize, and we'll be friends again. I forgot about that AF-15 selling for a couple mil. Bro, completely forgot about that. I was like, are you kidding me? Marvel Comics #1 has been passed by AF-15. Well, this week we saw a 9.2 Marvel Comics #1 sell for how much was it, Nick?
I don't remember.
It was
a little under 2.4 million. It wasn't much.
Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah, that's the other thing I told him. I was like, good luck finding a Marvel Comics #1 out there. But a 9.2 sold for, in the grand scheme of things, not a whole hell of a lot less than a 9.6 AF-15. So if a 9.6 Marvel Comics #1 came to market at this point, you have to believe that would sell for more. Or, I mean, just by the math, right?
Maybe. I mean, it's quite possible.
And And yeah, I get it, Tyler. Like they went through that whole thing. You know, how many people would rather have the first appearance of Spider-Man? Like I understand that people love Spider-Man. I get it. I don't get it, but I
But Marvel
understand.
Comics #1.
We're not talking about it. People buying it because it's the first appearance of Submariner. That was just me, kind of like just starting some crap with them. But
Hey,
I
Dustin,
could not believe
fun fact:
what
Spider-Man whoops Submariner's ass in the comic books. That just happened this week.
I'm sure. Submariner didn't get a whole lot. Submariner's never had like those big, huge, like crazy breakout stories. He's never been that breakout character, but I think the MCU is his chance. But I just thought it was crazy, man, that Marvel Comics #1.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is
Nick
crazy.
said, dude, Tyler, Nick said shit 5 minutes in, not even 5 minutes into the show, like literally right after the freaking video started.
It's been a long, long month, guys.
I thought it was crazy, dude, that Marvel Comics #1
Are
is
you really booking a Disney trip?
is
You were
is
getting your card.
is
I was
not
like,
a
good
book
lord.
that was at that point of being more than an AF-15. Like I really, really thought it would be worth more. But like Russell said, you know, Submariner, and I've talked about it in videos over and over, he is comic book royalty. This guy's been around from the beginning, man, all the way back, you know, in the golden age. And yeah, I don't think he was adapted as a favorite because he never had those breakout stories. He never had those Claremont treatment and the you know, stuff like that. I don't know. But yeah, I think you're right, Russ. I think you're right, bro. I've been heavily, you know, I got that 1 in 100. I don't know if you were here earlier. I got that 1 in 100 Cho. I picked this one up. And even though it's a PGX, I went ahead and got the 9.8 100 Cho, the 1 in 100 from 2004 or 2009. Yeah, 2009. So I believe in the character.
Do you believe in it?
I do. I really do.
Can I tell you what I believe in?
Oh, God.
Justin, I'd
here we
love for you
go.
to talk.
Coming from a man who eats cereal with no milk. Yes, Justin, please.
I believe in Harvey Dent.
I watched those movies this week or last week.
Dude, I started
At some
watching
point.
Gotham. I started watching Gotham over again. That series is so underrated. I don't understand why people don't like it. I love everything about it. I think every role casted in that series was absolutely to perfection. And I think the entire series as a whole is a masterpiece. I love it. You're taking the time to do an entire 5-season series on the greatest villains. What do they call it? The
Origin?
Hall? No, the Hall of Villains.
Rogues Gallery?
Rogues Gallery, the greatest Rogues Gallery in comics. Like I know,
Spider-Man?
no, dude, you can say what you want to. Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery is #2 all day.
You know
All
what?
day.
I mean, based on the comics I'm reading right now, there's really only a handful of villains that are worth a damn.
I was
I
gonna say
mean, you're
if you look at characters in the Rogues Gallery for Batman versus Spider-Man, and how many are noticeable by regular people outside of comics, Batman wins every time. Everybody knows who the Riddler is. People know who Bane is. People know who Joker is. People know who Harley is. People know who Poison Ivy is. I mean, Spider-Man, you got people know who the Doc Ock and the Green Goblin. I mean, I don't think Spider-Man's is better than Batman's in any way. And from what Nick says, from what Nick's been saying, it doesn't sound like the majority of them are actually all that great in the comics either.
Can we focus on, you think that there's more of the general public that know who Bane is? That's Spider.
After the Batman movie from the 90s and then the Dark Knight Rises, yeah, I think so. I think a lot of people are aware of who Bane is.
Okay.
Justin, fight it out, man. Don't let him win this. Argue.
It's fine.
Oh, that is not how the word.
There's no way Spider-Man has a better rogues gallery, bro.
I'm just saying that if I were to hold up a picture of Bane to like my father-in-law, he's not going to know who it is.
Okay. Well, that's one person. And I'm not saying that people know who Bane is more than people would know who Venom is, but I'm saying like the further you dig.
I think what I'm trying to. I think it's funny that that's the Batman villain you chose to name. That's the point that
Okay. Scarecrow, Two-Face, Joker,
I
Riddler, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, Harley Quinn. Maybe that's a better group of names.
Yeah, I probably just would have gone with Joker, Riddler, Penguin, Catwoman.
Yeah, but I think there's a ton of people out there who probably don't know comics, but they watched movies and animated series and stuff like that. I think people know who Two-Face is. I think people know who Riddler is.
No, I don't think Two-Face is too high up on that list.
You don't think? Really?
No.
I'm just glad Justin has an opinion and is fighting for it.
So do you genuinely believe that Spider-Man's rogues gallery is better than Batman's, though?
But I'm obviously biased. I'm obviously I'm biased, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, and it's not that I don't like Spider-Man's rogues gallery. I've admitted many times, like I'm not a fan of Spider-Man, but I love the villains. Like I'm a villains guy all through and through. I think Batman's got a deeper gallery and more interesting characters too. I mean, I don't know. I guess for me, I like the street levelness and a lot of Batman's villains kind of seem like they could almost be real more than Spider-Man's.
Really, a damn penguin.
He's not an actual penguin, you douche.
Well, Green Goblin is an actual goblin, you douche.
Right, but I mean, a guy running around throwing pumpkin bombs on a glider, or a guy that is in charge of, the crime syndicate of Gotham and just has a weird nose and a crazy looking, stumpiness to him. What's up, Bubs?
Is Bubs going to be at Lexington this year?
Yeah, I gave him my phone number, told him to hit us up on Saturday. He's gonna be there Thursday and Saturday.
Only if he buys beer the first night.
But I don't know. I don't know. Just for me personally, and I've always felt this way. Even back when I had to do the debate with Chaos and Comics, we had to debate who had the better rogues gallery, and it was Batman or Spider-Man. And I was begging to get Batman, and I had to debate Spider-Man. And I tried the best I could. He still beat me, but I had to try the best I could. But it was hard to do because, I mean, I think if you take Batman's number one villain and put him up against Spider-Man's number one villain, I think the notability or the notoriety, whichever word, in the general public is going to go to Batman every time. That's a fact.
I think the only reason why it goes to, you said, to Joker?
Yeah, I mean,
That's only because of Heath Ledger.
I don't know that it's just because of Heath Ledger, though. I mean,
I think the Joker's appeared in more things than the Green Goblin.
well, yeah, but
If we ever got a really good Green Goblin, like if they ever let Willem Dafoe,
hey, you talk all that hot shit you want to, Russ. He killed it in that movie, bro. He killed it in that movie. I know you're a DC hater from way back, but he killed it in that movie. He killed it in that movie. He's talking about Pattinson.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the Island Boys.
I was 100,000% ready to shit on that movie and Pattinson, and I've been doing it since he was cast. Been talking crap about that movie, and then I saw it, bro. There's nothing bad I can say about it. Chris Barrett, you get the hell out of here with that. Romero, really? No, not even close, bro. Not even close. I think Nicholson was better than Caesar was, but nah. Not even close, bro.
It's fine. It doesn't matter because the best Joker is Mark Hamill.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. Exactly, Tyler. Exactly. I can't wait till these two watch it so we can talk about it. Like, because there's so much I want to say about why I think Pattinson was so great in that movie. But if I get into it, it's going to spoil stuff, and I don't want to do
At this point, I'm not even sure if I even want to like give in, even if I loved it.
that.
Hey,
So,
I got an idea. Nick, do you just want to sit outside while Dustin watches the movie?
hey, me and Greg will go watch the movie. I don't care.
That's hilarious. Is Greg going to come for sure? We don't know yet.
Still waiting to hear. Yeah.
Why ain't he bringing his woman?
He told me that he had such a great time at Baltimore Comic Con last year that he is focusing on that. So they're going to Baltimore.
Yeah. That's part of what I loved about it, though, Russ. That's part of what I loved about it, man. If they would have given us that same old damn Batman movie that we've seen 1,000 times, people would have shit on that. They gave us something completely different, and they killed it. I thought it was fantastic. So I'm getting some more cards graded. I have some Pokemon cards that are being graded right now, and I found some more cards that I have that I want to send in to get graded. I got the Fatal Attractions Timeless card, where Magneto rips the adamantium from Wolverine's body. I have this awesome, I forget what this is from, but I had this Wolverine card I'm going to get graded. And then I have my Jurassic Park cards from issue number 1. Beautiful. This is the one I'm really excited about. I love this card. And then I'm not going to get this one graded, but screen grab from the first movie. So
when are you supposed to be getting those back?
They're on a 90-day turnaround, so hopefully next week or two. Yeah, I really liked that, man. I liked that struggle there. I really did. The whole task of being Batman, just taking over every aspect of his life and having to deal with that. And
Year 2.
Mm-hmm. Did you read Year 2?
Honestly, I don't know if I have or not.
Hmm.
I read, for a while there, I was reading so much Batman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Hey, what time is it?
Time for you to watch.
Oh, your damn mama.
Oh, Lord.
Let's see. Just so you guys know, we do still have the Super Chat giveaway going on for tonight. Daredevil trade paperback from the Affleck movie. So you're going to get that for the Super Chat giveaway. And we're going to draw for the Bro Box here soon. Nick, do you want to go ahead and get that wheel ready?
Yeah.
I'll show you guys what all's going to be in it. So we got the Mad Cave box this month. Going forward, hopefully we'll be able to put the Warner Brothers DC box in there. They just haven't given us the approval on the video yet, so we can't show that stuff off, and we can't get it out yet. So this month, or for February, you're going to be getting the Mad Cave stuff. Over the Rope sticker, which I'm so excited to hear Volume 2 is coming. Awesome story. If you're a fan of wrestling, this is going to be something you're really going to enjoy. I loved it. First creator we ever had on the channel, Jay Sandlin. Talk about that book.
Hey, Russ, we'll take the ASM 14. I'm glad somebody found humor in that.
Nottingham, Mad Cave sticker. Oh, right on, Russ. I've been using those as giveaways on my channel too, so just keep sharing that love, man. That's awesome. So we got Mad Cave bookmark for Honor and Curse, Maverick, Legends of Wolvenheart. Wolvenheart was really good. I wished I would have finished it, but I didn't. Got a Wolvenheart sticker. another Mad Cave bookmark, and these are the books that will be included. And again, this is for the Bro Box giveaway. So you have a trade paperback for Villainous. I don't know. Did we know somebody that worked on that one? Indeed, we do. This is lettered by Two Brothers Comics own Mr. Justin Birch. Another Birch book. We have Hellfighter Quinn 5. 4. 3. They double bagged them. 2 and number 1. So you can get that whole series. That was a really cool one. We got the Bountiful Garden, which is another Justin Birch book, issue number 1.
So was Hellfighter Quinn. All of these are Birch books.
Mm-hmm. Another Birch book. This is probably my favorite series that has ever come out of Mad Cave Studios. Show's End, issue number 1. One of my favorites for sure. And then we have this. This is a 117th copy out of 125 made with a COA, limited edition for Dryfoot number 1, which was, I believe, the first Mad Cave Studios book to sell out before release. Way to go, Jared Luan, our buddy Jared. And that's coming with a clear backer board and also a Birch book.
Did you guys hear the news about Jared?
Yeah, he's writing for DC Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have another limited to 125 copies. This is Hollywood Trash, issue number 1, which is another Birch book. And has a clear backer board and a COA. And then you get the CGC 9.8 Beckstar number 1.
Oh, that's the only book in the box that I didn't work on.
So you're going to get all of that plus
All right.
all of that plus the monthly sketch cover, which is Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 1, with a sketch done by Mark Bagley himself. He's a local artist. You guys probably never heard of him, but he is very local here, close to me. And I was able to get that because I got a buddy, and I want to shout out his podcast because I promised him I would do that for him doing this for me. You guys talk about something. Give me a second to find his podcast on here. I was not prepared.
Well, you guys have a great shot at winning. There's a 1 in 8 chance to win this.
Okay, it's my buddy Amos. You can find his podcast. It's Just Being Amos Podcast. So here's what it looks like right here. So you guys go check out his podcast. It's a comic book podcast. He's very, very knowledgeable. My buddy Amos out here in Atlanta, he goes to our comic shop. Go check out his podcast, Just Being Amos. And he was able to, he actually runs Mark Bagley's Facebook page for him. And so they're pretty close friends. And he was able to reach out to Bagley and get him to throw us a sketch cover for free and donate that to the Bro Box. So anybody who is in the Golden Age tier membership gets a chance at this every month. Next month, we're going to have that Green Ranger. The following month is going to be a sketch of the Joker by Austin LeMay, and we're just going to keep working from there.
All right, so I have it ready to go. We ready to spin the wheel?
Come on. Who do I think is going to win?
No.
We've still got to get Lee's box from Poser.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think he's ever going to send it to him. The poor guy won the first Bro Box and still hasn't got it. So I don't know what we got to do to get that box to get it to Lee, but we've got to get that box from him. I've tried to hit him up for it a couple times, but No response.
All right, here we go.
I want that Mountaineer to win. Follow West Virginia. Follow 304.
I'm gonna go with. Well, I was gonna say Trinity, but it looks like it's gonna go past him.
Just barely.
Damn.
That Mountaineer. So hit us up on Instagram with your address, bro, so I can get you that. Oh wow, he shipped it yesterday. Okay, well, a year later.
Like a year and a half, dude.
Yeah, so.
But that's good news.
It is good news. And
Thank
I'm
you,
also
too.
going to throw a couple of 616 exclusives in there. Or, well, we don't have enough to throw a couple. I'll probably throw one 616 exclusive in there. We didn't get a huge shipment this time from them, but that's all good. We appreciate everything we get. But I will throw one of those in there as well. So again, guys, if you want to join the Golden Age tier, it's that's that membership. I've been thinking, and I don't know, we'll talk about it later, about restructuring our membership program.
If we do that anytime we restructure, it drops all of the members from that certain tier.
Ah, okay. So maybe it would be something we'd have to talk to the Forgotten about.
Yeah.
Lee won in October 2020. We've been through 3 Rona variants since Lee won that box.
Jesus.
I feel absolutely horrible about it. It is absolutely been, something that I have not forgotten about.
There might be some really good stuff in there that got hot, and I don't remember.
Because you were giving out some. We were putting some, because I know we were picking up the hot books at the time and putting them in there. But I mean, hell, it's so hard to get a hold of them anymore. I mean,
yeah, these. Okay, so first off, if you're scalping JLA from George Perez, you're a piece of shit. That's all I got to say about that. But I did buy some raffle tickets from Josh, and if I win, I'm probably going to raffle it off, and then whatever I get, sell or donate to the Hero Initiative.
Yeah, that's what I told John. I was like,
cool.
that's what I told John. I was like, if either one of us win any of his copies, we're just going to turn around and do the same thing again and send it off to the Hero Initiative for him too. So,
I mean, all Josh did was he sold raffle tickets, $10 a piece, and then he opened it up for a week, and he's going to raffle it out tomorrow.
Okay.
So he's probably made several $100s, and it's just going straight to the Hero Initiative.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's where it should go. That's the way that
I know
it should go.
I know people were mad about print runs and things like that. Hero Initiative addressed that. This was literally all they could do. They pulled a lot of strings to get this done with paper shortages, printers being in such high demand. Yeah.
I mean, we could have put, I don't know, half the books that nobody's even picking up between Marvel and DC on hold for a month and use that.
Well, I think that was what they did. They rearranged and pushed some stuff. Yeah, because this literally, I mean, they really wanted to get it done while he was still alive. And he's still alive, but I mean, there was a lot of strings attached.
Yeah.
And it was a much bigger ordeal than just, logistically saying, oh, we're going to go print 1 million copies. That's not how life works. So if you're mad about it, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, right on, Russ. I know Russ has got some awesome stuff in that. Make sure y'all checking them out.
I have some stuff sent off to be graded through Larry. I don't know who he sent them to because I know he was having some issues with both people. But like Spider-Man 50, Iron Man 1, some of the footprint books. So that'll be neat when those come back.
Yeah, I've got a great submission I'm still waiting on that I sent at the same time I sent my Walking Dead #1. And it's a lot of it's a mixed DC and Marvel, but it's a lot of silver and a couple of Bronze Age. And they accepted those the second week of November, and they still haven't even went into grading yet. But now they're doing the thing again where people are sending in modern books and getting them back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm like, can we please figure something out? Like, golly, man. I do. It does get aggravating that, all this modern stuff, straight off the shelf on New Comic Book Day, straight to CGC, and you get it back in 2 weeks. And look, I just want my books back to hang on the wall. I don't give a damn about flipping modern books, bro. I just want my books back to hang on the wall.
But in all fairness, it takes a lot longer to grade some of the books you're sending in, and you want them to spend some time to make sure they're doing it right.
I mean, but at this point, you would think, how long have they been backed up like this, bro? Y'all couldn't figure something out yet. Y'all spent a lot of time.
They don't care, man. They're making a killing, dude.
53 in-house signings in the next couple months. Like, that is some bullshit.
Yeah, but
I'm so sick and tired of them doing these bullshit signings that jump every one of those books ahead of people that have had their books sitting there for a year. Like, if y'all are going to keep doing that, y'all need to have a whole division just for that. Don't be taking people away from grading books that have been sitting there for a year to do these in-house signing books. Or what you need to do is you're going to get your book signed, but you're going to get that shit back until it's those books' turns. Like, those need to go in the back of the damn line. Like, jumping that shit to the front of the line is some bullshit, bro. Some bullshit.
I definitely sent in my X-Men 101 to the Chris Claremont signing because I figured it'd be quicker to have him sign it and get it back than a regular submission.
Absolutely. Yeah, it is, man. That shit pisses me off. It's pissed me off from the beginning. Like, get them signed, cool, but those shits need to go to the back of the line, bro. That's why the TMNT magazine tier has been so.
Then it can go. Then we can start this. Go to the back of the line.
No, hell no. Your shit needs to go to the back of the line too, dude. Screw you with everybody else. That's why the magazine tier is so damn messed up right now. They're doing all this Last Ronin signings and all that crap, and like, I mean, it messed everything up, bro. It didn't used to take no year and a half to get back magazines. Like, what kind of shit is that? Ridiculous, dude. I still haven't sent my TMET #1 in to get graded. If I'm gonna send that in to get, because I'm trying to decide if I want to send that or my Fantastic Four #1 by walkthrough, because I'm gonna sign up and you get that $150 credit, and it's gonna take all of that to take care of one walkthrough. So,
what? How does it work if it's an on-site grading?
On-site grading?
Yeah.
They grade them and get them back to you by the end of the show.
Is that something you would be interested in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they're going to be doing magazine stuff on-site grading, though.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
You have to, I guess, check into it and see if they're doing all tiers or if there's something specific. Because, like, I have my Ultimate Fallout 4 I need to get graded, my Fantastic Four #1, my 49, my TMNT #1. I mean, I've got a box of silver and bronze stuff that I want to get graded. And I mean, bro, if everything wasn't taking 8 months to a year to get back, I would be sending in books to get. I would have my entire slab wall from the ceiling to the ground done by now. But I'm so against having my books be gone for 8 months to a year at a time. Like, it's killing me. I want to crack my 181 and have it worked on and get it resubmitted. My Fantastic Four 25, bro, I think I can jump that book at least 2 grades. At least 2 grades.
Is that Burke?
Yeah.
On Tyler's?
Yeah.
Okay, why? That's weird, but it's funny. It caught my attention.
But I want to get that book popped. I want to pop my Mortal Kombat #1, the 9.2. I want to get that one popped open and regraded. But I'm getting to the point now
We're
where,
supposed
like,
to be getting a magazine review copy from CBCS, but we'll see.
yeah, me and a couple of other people, but it sounds like other people have already been talked to about them, and I don't think they're doing it with us anymore. Because apparently they reached out to some people and had them send them some books, and he did not reach out to us. I meant to tell you 2 weeks ago to email him, so maybe tomorrow email him and just see, like, what's up with that.
Okay. Who else?
I was just talking to Beans, and he knows a couple people that have been asked about it when we were, so. Yeah, the TMNT 1 is the one I want to send through for a walkthrough, but then I got that FF1, and, like, I'm dying to get that graded because I got to know what it's going to end up. Even though it's a record reprint, like, that book is still not cheap, especially in a high grade, and I think mine's probably going to hit, like, an 8, if not better. But yeah, like, that's what sucks. Like, is having to make the choice. Like, do you want to send a book to get graded and spend $100 and you'll get it back in 2 weeks? I mean, Jesus Christ! Like, I got to spend $100 to get my books back in 2 weeks. I know folks sending in, 25 books and getting them back in 2 weeks because they're moderns. Like, I don't know. I just wish they get it together. And CBCS ain't no better because their shit has been backed up too.
It's all over the place, man. It's crazy.
I know you got the real deal. I didn't have the money when it was affordable to get it, or I would have. It's all I can afford. And let's be real, Russ. Me and you are the only two people on the planet that gives a damn about Fantastic Four #1. We already talked about that. Nobody seems to care about that book. It's
Amazing Fantasy,
ridiculously
fif-
disrespected.
Amazing Fantasy 15, 2-0, 35 grand.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, bro.
How about we go halfsies? You can have it on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll take Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then we'll alternate on Sundays.
So you
As long
bastards
as
are willing to take the chance of shipping that book back and forth all the damn
I
time?
was
I'll be
about to
damned.
say, as long as he just flies back and forth to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
It might be smart to do like half the year. Like,
Oh, I
I'll
got a
take the first
steal
6
today,
months, you take the
Justin.
second.
Nick won't give a damn about this, but Justin will, and I know Tyler will. So I got a steal today on Instagram. I was just scrolling through, and I happened to see a book on there that I've slowly started getting back into, collecting some of the Power Rangers books that I haven't had in my collection, and some of them are the Gani Montez issue number zeros. So I'm
You
flipping
got a
through.
steal.
I'm flipping through and I see this one, the Red Ranger. Now, obviously, when I see a $5 price tag on it, my first thoughts are, no, that's 41. It's the foil cover. And I look at it and I'm like, no, that's issue 0. And I look at the picture and I'm like, it don't look busted. Like, this is like a $40 book. So I'm like, claim immediately. And Lethal Protector Comments sent me a message and was like, F me for not looking that up before I posted it. Damn it. And I sent him a message and I said, all I did was I said, dude, I saw that and I was like, because I mean, those are so, they're not hard to find, but they're a little more than I wanted to pay for a long time. But for $5, bro, you got it all day. And then another one that I've been wanting to buy, and it used to be like a $90 book, but it's dropped in price, and I got it for $10 on eBay. But all I did was put it on my watch list, because I'll do that on eBay. I'll make a watch list, and then I'll look for them everywhere else but eBay. But I put the New York Comic-Con Pink Ranger with the Dragon Shield on my watch list, and bro dropped it from $25 to $10. I was like, yeah, I'll take that for $10 all day long. So I got those two coming in. Yeah, I want Ranger Slayer. I'm going to pick them all up at some point, including the Comics Pro edition, because I want that Comics Pro. And if I have to pay $1,500 for a 9.8 of it, I will eventually. Like, Steve talked me out of it last time I saw it. Burke was like, I wouldn't do that. And I was like, well, if Steve's not going to do it, maybe I'm stupid for doing it, because, like, he's the only other person I know that would spend that kind of money on something like that, and he thinks it's crazy, so maybe I'm just crazy. I don't care anymore. The book never comes up for sale. I need Draken in a 9.8. Tyler, if you see Power Rangers number 9 and 9.8, first appearance of Draken, that one's the one I need, bro. Can't find it anywhere. It is a ghost book at this point. I've looked on Shortboxed. I've looked on Comic Link. I've looked on eBay, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. I cannot find it. Yeah, you're happy to have it. Yeah, I know you are. That's the
People
one
are
that eluded me.
destroying CGC on these comments for this stupid thing.
Bro, how can you even tell? Like, how do you know that's what it's from? Like, that's what was killing me.
Somebody got on here and commented, and they're like, how do you verify this? And somebody was like, you don't. But, hold on.
That was my whole
Hold
thing,
on.
because I was talking to my wife about that. I was like, babe,
Oh, this is what it was.
I was like, you won't believe.
This is what the guy said, Michael McGee. I don't know who it is, but this is the comment, so I'm giving credit. He said it smelled like money and self-promotion. That's how they knew.
Oh, shit.
I love that. And then somebody else said carbon dating. I was like, that's funny.
I don't even know what that is, but
I think
It
that's
just
how they
means
tell
it's
how
really
old
old.
a tree is.
What'd you say?
That's how they tell how old a tree is.
Well, just all kinds of things. You can carbon date bones.
I wasn't being serious.
Oh, okay.
but I still
But
don't
at the core of it, yeah.
understand how how you would be able to tell.
Dude, I have no clue. And how do you get like a perfect cutout from that comic book like that? And who cut it out like that?
Yep, they don't have one on myslabs.com either, Russ. I appreciate you mentioning that, though, because I didn't even think about them. I see Steve talk about them all the time. But, yeah, they don't even have that copy on myslabs.com, bro. Like, it is – and I've got, like,
Mine's at slab.com.
5 – I got 4 or 5 raw copies, I think, but none of them are 9.8 candidates. I've been thinking – I mean, a couple of them are really, really close, but I'm not sure. So I thought about sneaking them in on a pre-screen just to see, but
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
I
you
know
can't
we're
find
about
it.
to wrap. I know we're about to wrap it up real quick.
Oh, hold on. Dan brought up an awesome point. The new Disturbed 5-issue miniseries. Hell yeah, baby.
I
And
haven't even
Todd
heard.
McFarlane and Greg Capullo did the cover art for the 1 in 25 or the 1 in 20 and 1 in 10. You know who Disturbed is?
Yeah. Oh, Sky
They're
do it.
getting they're getting a comic.
Disturbed.
Oh, wow. Dude,
Do the
I'm so
Allah
jacked.
thing.
So jacked
It's
about it,
probably
bro.
gonna be lame.
Yeah, I thought about reaching out. I didn't think about reaching out to Red Hood for that, but I am thinking about reaching out to Red Hood to work on my Hulk 181 because it looked like a book got stuck to it, and when they pulled it off, pieces got stuck to the cover of my 181. I don't know if that's something he can take care of, if I'm gonna have to look at like a restoration
You may
place
have
to
to
take
drive
care of that.
tomorrow. My
But
back hurts.
I really need to get that 181 worked on. It's got a little stain on it too, but I don't know if Hood can take care of that or not. So I've been thinking about hitting him up though.
All right, well, let's hit this up real quick.
I've been
So,
enjoying him and Thorough on their live streams. I've been listening to Thorough's live streams while I'm working a lot lately.
I know we're about to wrap it up and end it, but I was gonna like one more Lexington thing, Justin, before we end. Are any
If
of
you're
these
going to be at
guys?
Lexington Comic-Con next week, baby, you better come find us. You already know I'm going to be up there Saturday in my blue-ass Captain America shirt, my jersey with the blue-ass Captain America hat. That's like become my day one Comic-Con signature wardrobe wear. I still haven't gotten my Two Brothers Comics jersey, man. I need to do that. I would have bought some Two Brothers Comics T-shirts, but DC and Warner Brothers made us take our freaking store down. Bastards.
No, they're not. He's kidding. Please don't cancel the deal.
And
So
have you seen? Did you ever see the contract for our other deal we just got come through?
no. So he said there was an issue with email address. Did you respond
Okay.
and give him the
Yeah,
correct email?
I did. So, but we'll see what happens with that deal and whatnot and all.
Yeah. Can you see the shared screen, Dustin?
I can.
Okay, cool. So I was just gonna see were any of these guys anybody you're interested in, Justin or Dustin?
So the guy from go up. See, how are you going to scroll down immediately?
Well, I've been kind of scrolling,
Oh,
but I was trying
so
to give
first
Justin
of
the
all,
opportunity to talk.
oh, go ahead, Justin.
No, I'm good. Keep going.
Okay. So first person that I saw on there that I'm kind of excited about, if you go down, Nick and I still need to get pictures on the damn Thundercats. We have not done that, and we've had 2 opportunities. They were at Atlanta last year, and we thought about doing it, and we were going to, and we forgot. So scroll down. We did get the pictures in the Batmobile, so that was cool. So you do have the guy on there in that next row that is from Breaking Bad. He played the Chicken Man, so that would be cool. I
Wow,
thought about.
that's
Oh, are you talking about Moff Gideon?
yeah. I'm about to go in there.
I don't know what that is, but he's the Chicken Man.
This guy?
Yeah, he's the Chicken Man.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
Moff Gideon.
And so like almost the entire cast for the Power Rangers 90s movie is going to be there, and I have both covers of that comic book, and I thought about getting it signed because even Ivan Ooze is going to be there, but I don't know. It's going to be expensive. I'm definitely going to get Ron Perlman, even though I can't stand his ass as a human being. I'm going to get him to sign one of my Sons of Anarchy comics that has Clay on the cover.
Are you gonna go get Jerry the King Lawler to fight you in a match?
Dude, Jerry the King Lawler is a magnificent artist. But no, I don't really care nothing about meeting him.
I forgot that Dr. Cox was going to be there.
Who?
John C. McGinley.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I've only seen him in a few things.
Yeah, even Bulk and Skull are going to be there. I mean, the whole cast is going to be there. I feel like I'm going to look at it as a missed opportunity at one point in my life, but I don't know. We'll have to see how expensive they are. Oh, look, they're going
This
to have
is all that
Juice.
matters. Is
Juice is going
Christopher
to be
Sabat
there. Theo
and
Rossi.
Sean Schimmel. This is the only person that matters. And Sean Schimmel.
Oh, okay. I've seen Mandalorian, but I didn't remember him being there. The girl that voiced Ash Ketchum in Pokemon's going to be there. I could take the chance of getting that, finally getting that Pokemon book signed like I wanted to. Eastman's going to be there, but we're going to see Eastman at Eli Gunther with the super chat. He's in there to get a chance at winning the Daredevil trade paperback. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much.
How are you gonna send a chicken lip picture?
Eastman, we're gonna see Eastman next month though, so we're gonna see him in 2 cons in a row, and we'll probably have a better chance to get to talk to him at Huntsville.
I want to go up to Jim Shooter and be like, "Can you tell me what happened between Steve Ditko and?"
Oh yeah, I'm sure he would answer that to you because he's not been asked a million times.
Hey,
I don't see any like comic creators that I haven't seen before. Like, we've met Jim Shooter before, so that's not a big deal. It is big a deal, but there's not like as many. Rags Morales, we saw him at Huntsville last year. I don't really care too much for Ben Bishop.
Larry
Ronan's
Hama.
been trash, so I don't really care for that. But I don't really go to the cons to meet the people. I go to the cons to buy the books. Damn it! I'm all about the books, baby. I might try to come up with a first Spider-Punk. I don't know. We'll see.
You'll be able to get that one easy.
It's like a $30 book. So yeah, I figure if I find it, I'll try to package it together with some other stuff. And dude, the Boom Studios, they did an incentive cover for their WWE comic book line with Razor Ramon on it. And that book has gone through the roof with the passing of Scott Hall.
He needs food and water.
Like it's always been like a $20, $25 book. Now it's selling for almost $100 raw, which is insane. But you know what? I was a fan of Scott Hall when he was still breathing, and I had that book 2 years ago. Still got it. So no, when I say I don't want to meet people, like I'm not there to meet people. I mean, like I'm not there to like go to get stuff signed by creators and stuff like that. Like I'm there to do the comics part. But yeah, absolutely, man, it's cool to meet people and stuff like that for sure. I just meant like the creators, I guess.
So I'm only there to meet Christopher Sabat and Sean Schimmel again, and then I'm gonna get them both to sign like one of my boobs.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna wear some cleavage shirt.
Whatever, Russ. Bro, if you came, that shit would be so cool because I believe Sean's coming and Grod's coming. If Grod comes, I'm gonna fight Grod, man. Me and him's got into it on the phone a couple times. Every time I'm with Sean, Grod ends up on the phone, and he ends up talking some big mad smack. He was on the speakerphone in the car with Sean one time, and I didn't know who it was, and he was just talking all this smack to me. And he finally told me who it was, and I was like, okay. Well, last time I went to Sean's house when I picked up that New Mutants 98 from him, Grod called him, and he was talking smack, so I just snatched the phone from Sean, and I started smack talking Grod, and he didn't know who it was. Boy, he was big pissed off. But I think he's gonna come through, and Sean said he's going too. So that'd be cool if he was coming, man. Did you know that Russell is about 7'4", Nick?
Yes, I've seen that he's extraordinarily tall.
I never would have expected that.
Yeah, but everybody's tall to you.
Yeah, but like even like okay, like JP, I never would have thought JP was as tall as he was. And like 84, like I thought Kenny was a big tall dude, and he's like short like me. So
All right, well, let's go ahead and do the spin the wheel, and then we need to close it out for Justin.
How tall is Dustin? I am 5'7". All
He's 5'6" on a good day.
No, I'm not. So the Daredevil trade paperback is going to go to Eli. I think Eli was our most recent. Eli Gunther. Last entry. Tyler's another one. Like, he's a big, tall bastard. Like, who the hell told Tyler he could be so damn tall?
Justin, you're what, 5'12"?
Yeah. Around there.
Justin's about where I thought he would be. I did not expect Tyler to be so damn tall. But I thought Skeff was a big, tall bastard, and Skeff's not much taller than me either. So it's
how
Skeff's about Nick's height, I think. So I mean, like,
Eli,
about average.
So message us on Instagram or email it at Dustin@twobrotherscomics.com with your address. I think we have it, but just to confirm. And then
Russ,
Dustin will
that's
ship it to
crazy,
you.
bro. I think Comic Man Andy's going to show up too. That'll be really cool. I'd love to meet him and hang out with him.
Are you an inch taller than me?
No, Ryan, unless everybody you were standing next to at that Comic-Con is like my height, bro, you look like you're about 6'4" from the pictures I saw. So maybe Skeff and DJ and all those other guys are just real short bastards like me. I don't know. But I have a big personality. That's what counts. And I really don't care how tall people are. Because when you're this short, you just learn. Like, you can be as tall as you want to. I will still fight your ass, though, if we need to.
Why are these comics not in his safe in a bank? Okay, it won't show up. It's AF-15 and a 7.5 and Action Comics 1 and a 6.0.
Whose is it?
A guy named Ken Golden.
Dude, I'm telling
he's
you.
an investor.
Good Lord, Tyler. I love you. I don't care, dude. Like, if I had those books, them shits would be on my wall, bro. I'm walking in and looking at them every day.
No, dude, I'm not keeping hundreds of thousands of dollars or close to $1 million on a wall. Those are going into a bank safe vault with a ton of insurance on them.
No. I need to insure my collection at this point. I think mine's gotten to the point of needing insurance. They say if you're over 10 grand to get insured, and I'm sitting close to 50, so I was talking to Bubs about that. But nah, I got enough powder in this house. I'm gonna come straight. If something happens, I'm coming straight upstairs and standing in this door, putting my wife and kid in the comic room, and somebody's gonna have to. I mean, you're gonna have to drag me out of here in pieces, bro.
I'd be worried about a fire.
Yeah, but if you insure it, then, bro,
Yeah,
if
but
I
you
ever
just-
have a house fire, every book that I have ever owned and showed off on this show is gonna be like it's in there. I had this book. I had this book. I had this book. See, I got videos and pictures, baby.
Yeah, but you have to have a rider on your insurance, and I only know because I'm having this conversation with my insurance company. They don't just cover extraordinary expenses like that on your
Oh,
renters.
okay. He said Ken Golden owns Golden Auction House. So, yeah, that sounds like a bastard that probably, like, yeah, he's probably all right. Hey, there he is. What's up, Greg? Another one we're hoping we're going to get to hang out with next week. Maybe we can take another 4 o'clock in the morning cookie stroll with drunk Justin.
No way, man. This year, let's upgrade to Waffle House.
Bro, there wasn't a Waffle House out there.
Oh, well, I mean, it's not within walking distance. We'd have to get an Uber.
Greg, the movie theater next to the hotel might not have showtimes for Batman, so we may have to find another place to go to if we're going to do that. If you go, we're definitely going to see Batman. But if you come, and they're talking about they're not going to go just to spite me because they don't want to give in to the fact that it is so wonderful. Which I told him is fine, because if Greg shows up, Greg and I will go watch Batman, and we'll sit there and just be giddy like little girls.
All right, I think I got to go because I hear the dog moving around upstairs.
Justin, have a wonderful night, man. We're going to go to, and Nick, or Tyler. Oh, that's too funny. It's the original top 10 list. Can y'all see that or no? Two Brothers Comics edition from Tyler. Justin, Nick shaking their heads at Dustin's top pick. Justin, Nick final round. Dustin having number 7. My Magic, Justin's Toy Box intro. That's too funny.
Damn it, Russ. I know you are too, man. I know what you got.
That's
Hudat is one of the
nostalgic.
most. Hudat's definitely the most underrated collector in our whole community. Underrated collector, 100%. Dude does not get the respect on his name that he deserves. The
Justin's
book
trying to
guy
leave.
is insane.
He hates
All right, guys.
the Western device.
Hope you all enjoyed
He hates
the
it.
Babble-On. We may not be back for another 3 months. Who knows? But we
We're
enjoyed
going
hanging out
live
with
next
everybody.
weekend.
Yes, definitely going to be going live multiple times next weekend while we're at the Comic-Con. If you're there, please come say hello to us. Thank you for all the super chats to members and the people who just
I'm not
generally
sure.
come and hang out and view the channel. We appreciate you guys so much. Again, if you're into X-Men of any kind, I'm going to have nothing but X-Men stuff selling this Sunday on our Whatnot channel. Two Brothers Comics on Whatnot. If you can't find us on there, hit us up on Instagram, and I will send you the link to it. Dan, we already did the Bro Box, bro. We already did the Bro Box. It went to That Mountain Air. So appreciate all you guys for hanging out all night and for the continued support. We hope to get back on track with regular content as soon as possible, but it may take us a little bit with Nick being in between homes. So we'll do the best we can with that. You guys just keep supporting us the best you can. We appreciate it so much. We'll see those of you who are showing up next week at Lexington then, and the rest of you guys, we'll just see you when you see us. And as always, guys, collect your way.